faden najma ya najma junnubi ya juwa gamara ya habibi junnubi ya juwa gamara kebni taniya niya ya faden najma niya kabila zen najma wo najma kumuriya bukore fi shajara bugol biniya kumuriya binagnim fi shajara bugol biniya دولة بتاعنا دولة هنا دقنا باب لماما كله فتالينا هنا قلنا سلامات لمريم هي سلم علينا هنا قلنا أكيفو كله ويقفوا لنا جنوب يا نانا يا نانا بابا بفكر في الشجرة عشان يربي يالو ماما بفكر في الدنيا عشان ما يشاف بنيا بفكر في قلبه عشان محبة جنوب يا ماما يا نانا بنيا يا فاتن نجمة بنيا جميلة نجمة وو نجمة كمورية بكوري في الشجرة بقول بنيا جنوب بنغنغ في الدنيا بقول بنيا جنوب يا جوا قمرة هي جنني جنوبي يا جوا قمر كيف خلاني جنوبي يا بابا جنني كمان 3 بنات انا لقيتهم في السكة انا شفتهم ماشي لمدرسة حبيبية 7 بنات انا لقيتهم في السكة دي انا شفتهم ماشيين كنيسة كله جيرانية بنية بسلي لرونيا بنيا بمجد ربنا شوف بنيا مسؤولية الواحد في الدولة يا نجمة مسؤولية في الدنيا يا بنيا مسؤولية 3 في الدولة دي يا بابا ماما جنوبي يا ماما عليزا يا ودي شباب جمجمة جنوبي يا سيستا يا مغلظ مشوار جنوبي يا ماما يا مدوى أبني مدولية وادي دولة يا نجمة مدولية نين دنيا يا بنيا مدولية 3 دولة يا بابا ماما
Welcome, Brother Krikuju. Man, you look there in blue. That could be the shade of the new year. You look sharp in that, man.
Thank you.
Good to see you after our little bit of marathon through Christmas. Welcome to viewers of ZööMTV. Yes, we are back on. And this one is this also another marathon that is about to take place over 3 continents. We're starting with Australia. So that's where we're going to. That's why we're coming at this time, so we can celebrate the New Year in Australia. Then a few hours later, we'll celebrate the New Year with Halna fi Junub Sudan. Then few hours later, we will celebrate also the New Year with Halna fi Canada وفي America. لما نسلبريت يمكن there are some other countries that we will be able to squeeze them in when, if their time comes when we are on. So we are the first in Australia to start this. Hoi Krikuju, this is going to be just a marathon, no sleep, man. And it's just going to be fantastic. That's what I know. You welcome our viewers, and let's see how we do this. Our pit night in Australia will be about an hour from now, so that's why we start an hour early. So that's the reason. And as usual, this is a Christmas. This is a New Year. It is still a time for all of us to celebrate as much as we can. 2020 has been so hard on us. My brother Krikuju, come on, please.
Thank you, Brother Daniel. It is almost 53 minutes before your midnight, so stepping into 2021. تحية خاصة لمشاهدي بدا Zoom TV wherever they are. My local time, it is 7 minutes past 6 a.m. Still, I have good 18 hours to go, and I think it is going to be a very short day because we are going to be here on 3 different segments.
Yes.
And it was celebrating because this year is completely different. You know, I don't want to sound silly, but good morning, good afternoon, good day wherever you are. But this is a New Year's Eve. Seriously, you start with us with angry face.
I'm not quite sure this Moses guy meant it, but
yeah, you know.
I don't know.
Please,
he's still adding some more. I'm not quite sure whether he meant it or meant the heart.
Yeah, I don't know what is going on. If you wake up in New Year's Eve and you are angry, man, something is wrong with you.
Moses Latar, it is you, man.
Man, come on. Anyway,
if you mean the heart is the different one.
احنا مبسوطين على اساس انه نكون معاكم هنا مشاهدين بتاع زوم تي في. نقول لكم كل سنه وانتم طيبين مؤقتا. It is a New Year's Eve بتاع كورونا. It is different, and that is why we have to, you know, to have this conversation to celebrate with you. And wow, my daughter is here already from
yep, she's here
from Morocco. Yeah, Medina, ازيك اهلا بيكي. ما في حاجة جانا في بيتي يعني, no disrespect to anybody else. الإخوة Isaac Amin, Dennis Lisa. We will go through the list in a moment here, but we are happy and we have the energy. على أساس إنه we travel through it. We count those ساعات بتاع باقي يوم الفدى النهارده to celebrate the New Year's Eve together. Regardless of the hardship, regardless of what we went through it, we look positive into 2021. That will be a year of excitement, a year of hope, a year of peace, and all those beautiful dreams. May each and every one of us heart desire, God grant our heart desire. ربنا يعطينا الفنياتنا. الأهم في ذلك إنه يعطينا سلام حقيقي في بلدنا. بنرحب بكم. وما عندنا برنامج ثابت, لكن عايزين ناخذكم خلال هذا الحوار. أيضا هنشارك link على أساس إنه you guys can come in and send your New Year's wishes. And let us have fun. Let us celebrate together. I will yield the microphone back to you, Brother Ndirne.
Thank you so much. Let me greet the following individuals. Suraya Roro, Zakaria Anthony, Dennis Lisa, Isaac Polamin, you've mentioned before, Medina Etasha Geneva, Silipa Diang, Georgina Badal, Maper Dao Maper, King Ajak, Jacqueline Warren, Luca Ungom, and many others. We will come through to them. Yama, this is our way of saying, and welcome Brother Peter Lawrence, Adlan Bilal, You're all welcome. This is our way of being with Junubin during this Corona in our own way, Zoom style way. Um, we're starting this to celebrate New Year, starting on the continent of Australia. So this is about to happen. The hour is about to strike in the next maybe 50 or so minutes. There will be a celebration here. Then we will move on. So that is for Juba time. When the midnight is striking, Zoom TV will be on an hour before it. We all know that the schedule is there, the schedule will remind you. Also, once we finish with Juba, we will take a rest a bit. We might then get in touch with those in London. If they arrive, then we will celebrate with their time also. Once we've done all of that, then we'll rest and then we'll move on to celebrate the New Year's Eve in Canada. And we are just doing a marathon, guys. أنا ماشيين زمان عربي بيقول فللي. We are trying to be with everyone because that's the only way we can all together move away in 2020. My brother Krikuja, I'm not quite sure whether we are really thinking of doing any decorum for this now. Everything is fine because this is actually a celebration, and we are here. We're waiting. Brother Peter, those of Zakaria Anthony, Bonane to you, same to you. So انت كتبته كله يا راجل تغطمته كله بقى انا بنعرف نقراه كيف لكن you know what احنا كان قعدنا في جنبه شويه نقراه كتبته فرنش كله. I believe it could be a happy new year and wish a merry or a nice or a good 2020. Also happy new year to you too, Suraya Roro. We will be sharing the link, and everyone, you're welcome to come in. You can celebrate, you can brag tomorrow and say, I celebrate New Year in Australia, then I celebrate it in Europe or in Juba, and then celebrate it in Canada and America. So that would be a unique experience that we are trying to take us, our people, Junubin, together with us. To move on. نحاول نمشي قدام شوية. Brother Krikuja, I think what a better thing in a party but to play music, to get people running around. Yes.
Before you play the music, nothing is special. Let me recognize my sister, my cousin, Suraya Roro. Tahia Khasa, Madam Suraya. Good to see you. Celebrating New Year's Eve together, 2021. Sister Hala, I think her name came somewhere here. Ahlan Beki, Kulu sana wa antum taybin. I have a family member here, my daughter, brother Zakaria Abzik, all the way from England. Wow. كده اكتب لنا تحية بتاع نهاية السنة بروتان دوغو شوية يا زكريا عليك الله, yeah, seriously. And also we want to do something different. We want to demonstrate our mosaic when you are gonna come through, or if you can send your Christmas, New Year's Eve wishes in the native language will be great, will be beautiful. Whether it is Ndogo, whether it is like Marlin here, لابد إنه تكتب لنا باثنين بجريك أو بندوغو أو بتاع عربي واو كمان يعني. So we want to have this to demonstrate our mosaic. لأنه التلفزيون بتاع جنوب السودان للأسف الشديد is not showcasing us. In most of the cases it showcase قبيلتين ولا 3 قبائل. لكن through ZööMTV we look forward على أساس إنه we can have it in a unique way. Yes, definitely you can. There is no celebration without music. Therefore, we are gonna take you somewhere, and I hope brother Dirinda gonna take us through African jungle somewhere there to give us the feeling of the savannah where we came from, to create the excitement with with the lions, with the tiger, with the monkeys, with our beautiful elephant, snake. Oops, did I say the snake? Yeah, let us.
The snake.
Yeah, why not? Those are beautiful animals of savannah. So with camel, with donkeys, let us go.
Yeah.
And we will be
No
back
worries.
shortly. Enjoy the music.
Yep. Sorry. Technical mistake.
Mama sakata chile kumamu mamuro ya. Mama sakata chile kumamu mamuro ya. Mama sakata chile kipanga nindo ya. Mama sakata chile kumamu mamuro ya. Mama sakata chile kumamu mamuro bekere shindo. Mama sakata chile kumamu mamuro ya. Mama sakata chile kumamu mamuro benyomoro. Mama sakata chile kumamu mamuro ya. Mama sakata chile kumamu mamuro baby go. Mama sakata chile kumamu mamuro ya. Mama sakata chile kumamu mamuro be panambara. Mama sakata chile kumamu mamuro ya. Mama sakata chile kumamu mamuro be kere fuko. Mama sakata chile kumamu mamuro ya. Mama sakata chile kumamu mamuro be onya. Mama sakata chile kumamu mamuro ya. Mata kemara chile kipanga nindo tamare. Mama sakata chile kumamu mamuro ya. Mata wondo chile kumamu mamuro ya. Mama sakata chile kumamu mamuro ya. Maya dumara chile kipanga nindo ya. Mama sakata chile kumamu mamuro ya. Ada ya bude ya rubronya. Mama sakata chile kumamu mamuro ya. Ada ya bude ya rubronya ya. Mama sakata chile kumamu mamuro ya. Ada ya sambarnya ya. Mama sakata chile kumamu mamuro 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 ya. Kini kundua ngapangwana kwa bisa kujana kwa yo. Nasenge kujana kwa yo. Nasenge kutapuro yo. Nasenge kuyengiri yo. Nasenge kusakura yo. Nasenge kuruza yo. Nasenge kusansibu yo. Nasenge kujana kwa yo. Kwara kujere kwaya pakumba, sura kwara kujere kwaya pakumba, lika kwara kujere kwaya pakumba, roka kwara kujere kwaya pakumba, kuje tumara kujere kwaya pakumba, kuje ura kujere kwaya pakumba, kujere kwaya, kwara kujere kwaya pakumba, kwara kujere kwaya pakumba.
Wow.
Yep.
That was beautiful, taking us all the way through the kingdom of Goodway, Zande land from Kubribo, our border, all the way to the border with Maridi. By the way, for your information, Zande are one of the tribes that they use what they call it the gugu, not the poningo, not those, the wooden piece, the organic wooden piece. They have another drum or whatever, gugu, they design it. It is a huge bikun kashab manhut. Instead of drama teglidi across Africa, they use it for communication. And that gugu, when it is beaten, you can hear it around miles, up to 10, 20 miles across. So sending message, and they use it for communication. When there is a good news, they serve that good news through the gugu, and then from one village to another, somebody will repeat. Who heard it will repeat the same message, so it go across Zandeland. So, for example, around this time in Christmas, sometimes احنا عارفين موايا بتأكر. So في مؤسسة زارة زراعية ما هي ممكن إنه يجي يوم 25 ذاته من جوبا. Okay, so therefore when ما هي لما بيوصل عشان إنه there is no means of communication, there is no mobile phone, nothing. So what they do, بيدقوا الجوجو, for example, بيقولوا Gugu Mara. So like the beat is saying Gugu Mara. Okay. So people hear it across the village and they replicate it على أساس إنه بعد شوية within couple minutes you see people ناس جايين بعجلات طبعا ناس جايين من المهية يعرفوا على أساس إنه مهية
خلاص وصل.
Mahia whistle. And the same thing during the war, they communicate, they use it effectively for communication. Al assassin, if the enemy are coming or whatever the message, if a chief die or something, they use it for that communication. Across Africa, we use drum, right? So the nugara bata mot, nugara bata shunu, lakin arrange bata nugara gisayar shawaya. So this is a piece of information, I hope. Maybe new information to add it. This is something about our culture, about how our people communicate.
That's great. I knew that in many of our cultures we use Nugara to communicate, to send messages, and it is what we call it is reverberated by repeating it to get on, and it's faster. By the way, it is faster than sending someone, because with that Nugara. And also, there's different types of the rhythm. And it can either convey Sultan Mat, Wala Mara Sultan Mat, ولا asset حاجة من ناس ولا many حاجات.
Yeah.
So it's conveyed. So we understand. The moment you hear it, الناس كبار بيعرف إنه there is something. It's about this, and you can almost say it, pinpoint where, and they دول بيطبق حرب بتاعه النشاب بتاعه straight.
Get ready.
Yeah, so that's what it is. It is great. It is great. A piece of information that I'm quite sure many people didn't get it or didn't know about it before, but it is great. Let me just quickly. There's some others out of prominent viewers for ZööMTV who've just turned up. Some of them have turned up a little bit earlier than this. So, Brother Joseph Achinere Diu Mondal is here. Welcome. We have Gloria Bonventure is here. John Ayik is here. Rita Rose is here. Moses Kriba. Marlene Samoros, all the way from Greece. I do understand you've got some visitors there. We know when the time comes, we'll know where they are. We have Juma Musharbak. We have Tom Darius Bashir Asi. Welcome, Tom. Binti Lasu is here. Gillian Sijindi. Bernard is here. Anna Modi is here. Andro Butu. Wako positive. It is a positive. I thought someone changed it to be negative. Brother Wako. Elizabeth Moon is here. Ahmed Adam is here. Marhab Khuna Ahmed Adam. Zafir Farajala. Suzanne Akangbola. Henry Marco. Christina Hanim de here. Welcome. Dang Ball is here. Helen Lawrence is here all the way from Kampala. We hope the internet will cope with you. I think it's daytime for you now, and there's no rain. That should be fine. BM Miabek, Nyana Kok, Livio Vito Kot, Carbino Awad, Yasin Mustafa, Sear Moses Mabur, Ibaja Deeli, John Natali, Martin Modal, Khadija Zail. يا جماعة share like ادينا قلوب ده اخر سنة 2020 ده نخلص بطريقة كويس كده بكم قلوب كده عشان يمشي عشان ذاته لما 2021 لما يجي فدي هيعملوا شوية ما يعمل لنا العمل اللي حصل من اخته ماشي خلاص. More shares, more group and share as much as you can, and because we're doing our best really to celebrate with everyone. We're covering the whole world. This is our way of doing it. We're doing the best. You guys are the assets. You guys are our only energy that we have. Now, you give us more energy. Thank you, brother John Natali. ده من زورك يا أخوي. We have the energy from you. يعني imagine إنه أسا واحد فينا قبل يبدل كريكو جو قام لي الساعة 6 الصباح أنا قاعد بكرة الساعة 6 الصباح لجوبا. Mine is a little bit worse لأنه by the time أنا بنخلص من هنا إحنا بنخلص يمكن على ساعة 2 ولا ساعة 3 على حسب اشتراكات بتاعكم معنا وكلام وحديث وكلام ده الدنيا في أفراح. We're trying to be مبسوطين نخش في 2021 بأي شكل فرح ممكن نخش به بدل ما نخش مبلمين زي المصريين بيقول نخش كده شوية يعني بوش بشوش شوية. 21 ذاته يخجل مننا يقول ده المعلومة هسه جايين ليه من 2020 أنا عارف مشكلتهم شنو لكن جايين ليه أو فضحوني معهم عشان so that it becomes be kind for us religious wise عشان ربنا ذاته يعرف يباركنا بطريقة كويس لما نشكره ل 2020 رغم الحاجات اللي حصل فيه نشكره ونطلب منه بركاته كتير ونقول له شكرا يا رب انت جبتنا خلصنا 2020 رغم الحاجات اللي حاصل فيه ده كله حاجات بقدرتك انت عارف انه شنو كان هيحصل شنو ما هيحصل منو كان هيفضل منو ما هيفضل. احنا بنشكرك لحياة الناس اللي موجودين معانا هسه بنشكرك لانه انت شلتهم عشان تاخدهم في محل كويس مع انه مشي بتاع من عندنا ما كان مشي بالطريقه اللي احنا عارفينه مشي بطريقه مقلوب. So ده الطريقه اللي احنا نمشي بيه. We think we walk into the new year with energy, you know. Let's get our energy even حتى لو السنة ده كله مشى without energy. Let's try to get it from this night or this day, this 31st of December, 2020, let's finish it with a lot of vigor. And that will take us into the first of the first, 2021. بشكل أفضل. أخوي أنا برجع لك ميكروفون كريكو.
I think my cousin sent me a challenge here على أساس إنه نبدأ بروتان كريش في الأول. And I think it is a good idea, and we will open the ground على أساس إنه to demonstrate our mosaic زي ما إنه قلنا. So let me switch to channel 14 direct from Raja. Kadir Bebeli Tingrowo Sando Atash. Mebgujigi ka Kali Lugiaka Rang Rini de Angag di Gloimbaja Gloyezo Cristo Kade de Kabaga Aglisa Gashakni Kami go sidungere kalarne Glosid nogi Corona gi Lili Gogo Nowo Ngagimi Glosidungere kalarne gane Angaya di Gloimbaja Gishring bete Gibete Yezu de Baraga Angaya di Gloyumo Kade de Kegbayaga Kotingayaga Kalomagi Kalembagi Kagloz Ndakbede Kaladaraga Shi kametrang riniko jingane mo weshkambaja kadeani ajib boro baga kadeanagmash gozasha kadeanagmand porangoro idonj baga idyuju ojeda pil mominga yaga kadeani lomagi yomede kamon bormete yomede katendo mom goko moma glosidnakwa abik pasa kadeani ipare pegojo momo auglawa ovno shae pigi arnendare pigi kadnga sede mululio ngane ile yazin mashitai makawinga kotinga ya gad bubri okubor kadeani grodungri bor kadeani lanja ashgozasha ogil dar koshe pigi ogboredi atasha eka yujingama eka ungede mo weshkambaja kadir baya kadir lomagi hede kamon baya lomagi hede ka goz mominga ga rang rine de ko jinga na goz rini kade ani en yujo je dafta waraga atasha margozo baje baiki. Amen. That was it, man.
That's great. I believe whatever you said there, even though I didn't get some part of it or the whole lot, but I know what you're saying. And I'm quite sure our viewers, they are on the same boat, because none of us here is saying something is bad. All we're saying here is a great thing.
Amen.
So, Brother Krikujo, I believe I will just we'll get the door open to usher in whoever wants to come in, and please, feel free to come in. If you have noticed, if you just arrived now, you will notice that we didn't have any Zoom decorum in place. It's not because we don't want to do it, but because we thought you guys also by now you know that when it is something that is فرايحي زي المصريين بيقول ونجي مع بعض ونفرح مع بعض في حدود المعقول يعني مش بزيادة بلخبطة زي ما كنا عملنا دور الفتح. So you're all welcome. Some people are at work, I know that for sure, and they will come and join us like Brother Peter. Some people are Yadobak, they are waking up in Canada. In that include my sister. So some people are still waking up, but you know what? Whenever you're ready, there's the link is there. Feel free to come in, give us say anything. We're just trying to get together away from 2020 with the highest speed, high liftoff. That the 2020 by the time they're Mafi Zulu Masquara, we will all be gone. So for us in Brisbane, that is about 14 minutes. No, for 24 minutes from now. 24 minutes. Australia on the eastern side would start celebrating Christmas and the continent, I would have said New Zealand, but because New Zealand is not a continent, Australia is a continent. So that's where we start. Someone might tell me, oh, but New South Wales and Victoria have already celebrated because they have, allow me to say this, they have this fake time of, daytime saving, or yeah, that's why they will call it they've celebrated. But our time is always constant, correct. So the correct celebration starts here. Whatever they have done there, they have to come back for this one. So we don't change time. In Queensland, in the eastern part of Australia, we don't change our time. Our time is always constant. So that's the time that God created, not the one that we added to it. Galshemish tala tuwilu, tala gesero, ajada. But anyway, it's all great. The link is there. Please come in. Anyone come in. We chat and get your champagne if you're in Australia. Get it ready somewhere. We pop it up together for this one when you're ready. So
let me recap what I said in Baya quickly.
Yeah.
At least people will have a glimpse of it. I started with the name of the Father, Son, Holy Spirit. Amen. It is about time we have to give thanks and praise to Almighty God for picking us among the few that survived this hardship through the year, regardless of the corona, regardless of the famine in our country, the instability, the insecurity. People are all over the place. We have to give thanks and praise to Almighty God. And also I pray specifically for peace that our people are yearning for. Our kids are in the neighboring country, in Congo, in في البلد بتاع مندكورو, in Sudan. They are all over the place. We need those kids to come home so that they can have access to proper education. They can have access to proper health care, and also will enable our people to cultivate, to farm, to produce their own food, because we have a fertile land. We pray that all those bad things will go with the year 2020 will open. 2021 will be a new year of peace, new year of stability, a new year where our people can go back to their ancestors' land, because we have a lot of values. Even the art of farming, we have generation now, they are growing. They don't know how people cultivate, okay? Forget about those so many other things, from even art of cooking. Girls, they don't know how to cook our own food, because when you are in refugee camp, you rely on janjaro and rice that require specific skills so that you learn how to cook. No. So you know how to cook mula urshal bonjok, urshal nzua, whatever. So this is the glimpse of the whole message. Yes, brothers and sisters, come in, give us, send your message, send your greetings, send your wishes, send your prayer. It doesn't matter, we encourage those who believe in the mainstream. Of course, our belief will not tolerate somebody who's coming on to do some, some juju business or whatever it is. But if you want to read something from Al Quran, or if you want to read something from a Bible, or from Al Torah, 100%, you are more than welcome. Because the other thing, it will contradict with our belief, because I believe those religious, they continue to talk about the same God. Their philosophy are different, but still, send a message, say something, whatever you have, come and share with us. This year we have been saying this through the Christmas festivity, that we are celebrating our life. We are celebrating being here. My brother in the studio, within 19 minutes precisely, he will be stepping into 2021. That is something worth celebrate. if we have to flash back, to look around, to think about how many people we lost, how many friends, how many relatives, how many times, just when you think about it, just flash back. All of us, most of us, or all of us are on Facebook. How many rest in peace you said it through this year? So this year it break the whole record, okay? On daily basis, if you are actively on Facebook, at least you will say rest in peace twice or 3 times on average, okay? And sometimes it get more than that. When you think about it, 3 times 365, that is almost 1,200, 1,500 times you said it. Those are people, direct or indirect, and some of them you just skip, okay? And sometimes down the road, I become a little bit creative. I just send a condolences message to those who lost their loved one, because sometimes on your friend list you have 50 people who lost their loved one. So this is a little bit very, very harsh. Also, it is something we need to take it serious. As I'm speaking right now, in my province, in my city of Calgary, we lost 2 young men in the last 48 hours. They were shot, they were found dead in their vehicle. Okay, they are killed. يا الجنوبيين شباب لسه في منتصف العشرينات, early 30s. Okay, so my condolences to those family. And also, it is time we have to reflect back seriously. How can we go about it? جرينا من حرب في جنوب السودان, جرينا من حكومة بتاع التايراني بتاع سلفا كير, بإرهاب, بالتشريد, بشنو بحاجات بطال. And then now, even in diaspora, عيالنا قاعدين يموتوا, عيالنا بيقتلوهم. Okay, I am a father myself. I can imagine على أساس إنه police have to come and knock at your door على أساس إنه يقول لك الحاصل كذا. Okay, that is something really, 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 really bad. So احنا محتاجين على أساس إنه نبع تعزينا بالنسبة للأسرة ده, and أيضا we need to look after our kids على أساس إنه في شنو قاعد يحصل. Okay, يا هو بقى إنه في concept بتاعت إنه عيال بيقتلوهم, ده بداية أو نهاية سنة مش كويس. خليك من إنه حرب يموتهم, خليك من إنه بيموتوا بيجوا في جنوب السودان بمرض, بأشياء تانية كتير. It is a bad note, but it was reflecting too. We need to reflect into it, to look into it على أساس إنه what can we do collectively. Okay, inside, but let us look after each other. Can ورا عيالنا ورا after ourselves. We need to pull ourselves as community. Collectively, united we stand, divided we fall. It will take entire village to raise a child. The مسؤولية بتاعت community as whole على أساس إنه what is wrong with us. It is time also to pour our heart before God, to cry to him. أنقذنا ما في أي مكان سيف بالنسبة لنا. إذا كان في جنوب السودان ده حكومة بتاعتنا ذاته يا هو لأنه بيعذب شعبنا. حكومة بتاعتنا يا هو أجبر سكان على أساس إنه to stay in unanimous في قلب العاصمة. Yes, it is not a place for politics, لكن ماله يعني مواطنين بتاع جنوب السودان في قلب العاصمة. خليك من واو في ملكال في أي مكان تاني في قلب العاصمة. قوات أممية, قوات أجنبية يا هموم. What is it? Something is wrong. وبعد كده الرئيس يطلع في كتاب يقول إنه أمرقوا الناس القتلوا ناس هم قاعدين معي في J1. طيب أنت بتعرف الناس القتلوا ناس قاعدين معك في J1. What are you doing about it? Why you allow them to stay with you in J1? Then الناس القتلوا ناس ما يمكن ذاته أنت معهم. Because Eloisa, if you are the president انت موجود, you are in control of the country, لانه مواطنين بتاعك بيحميهم قوات امميه بيدفعوا لهم بالاف الدولارات. فهن انه الجيش الوطني ذاته ما لاقي ياكل، ما لاقي يشرب، ما لاقي مهيه. You know, those are few things we need to reflect into it, to look positive على اساس انه how we can pull ourselves together. You know, تعبنا من قوات بتاع بلاد المهجر. We want to go home. لكن this home is not safe for us. بيحددونا بالرجال قال تعال هنستنوك في مطار جوبا. Are you serious? This is not good. You know, this is just some little emotion and little feeling. I have to file it before the end of the year. So I will yield the podium back to you, Brother Daniel. The link there, brothers and sisters. We have 13 minutes to start our countdown. So please come in.
Yeah. Brother Krikuju, yes, my sister Suraya Rora was asking that I should tell you guys how the 2021 is like in Australia, or at least in Brisbane here, before they can join in or anyone can join in. Well, here's what is going to happen. You know what? I'm not out. I'm in. So there's not a lot of things going on outside in Australia right at the moment. Where I live in Queensland, in Brisbane, there's a couple of parties going on. Those couple of parties are there to get everything. Hopefully, someone from there might decide to share with me, but so I can show it to you. But these are the couple of parties that are going out there. Some people decided to go to book a hotel and go in as a family, stay there. That's fine. However, I can assure you straight away, this is not a normal Christmas as we used to have in the previous years. In the previous years, by now, kan zoom zatu haikun windu ile sidomia got you barao because I would have come from the party aslan be zoom. But yeah, there's a little bit of a difference, but still, people are. That's what I'm saying. People are trying to make the most, squeeze the most out of 2020. مش 2020 يعمل لنا نفسه انه كركشام قوي يعني. لا ناس people are doing their best to get the most out of it. I've got 10 minutes to go, about 11 minutes to go, 9 minutes, 11 minutes to go to our midnight. But you know what? Let me just keep saying this. Christmas in Brisbane, not Christmas, New Year is always special. I do, if my information is correct, we had a hot spot. There are hot spots in the city, like in any other city in the world. There are hot spots for this type of occasions. People will go to it, but those hot spots are really also are not really not hot anymore as it is, especially this New Year's Eve. We have South Bank. That is another hotspot that will gather anything around few thousands of people for the fireworks and everything. But I think someone's relayed information to me today. This is not there because of the fear of this dreaded pandemic. So it makes sense. Not like what happened yesterday or the day before yesterday or a few days and a couple of days in Juba with Diamond coming in and Rabbana best Warana. Honestly, I will not be surprised in the next 2 weeks or 3 weeks that I'll start hearing that people are dying in Juba. And of course, the Katra or Hakuma Hayamal Nefsumin Walai Nazindum typhoid malaria. But the actual thing is Corona. I will not be so surprised because we all watched that video. You know, Anafnas. There is no social distance whatsoever. You know, Nasres Kida. Itabushuma Badzola Alfajambak. You know, so it is really, 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 honestly, I don't know what is the government doing. Because I wouldn't allow that. You know, I wouldn't allow such concert to take place. You know, that's just it. You cannot allow the concert to take place. But of course, they managed to do it. They left it to happen, and also report are saying, during that concert, shunu batam dek waga or awag nas or shunu, but nobody's talking about it from the official media. It is just hard, but you and I, أنا الموجودين وشوية ناس في جوبا ولا وين في أي محل جنوبيين القاعدين دل, let's have that hope in our heart. This 2021 should be the year for us. Don't ask me, what are you talking about? Yes, it should be our year. It should be the year of positivity. We've had a lot of negativity in our life for this 2020. Let me try to say remind a few things. 2020 in Australia have seen a lot of fires. We lost people. People lost their properties. This is 2020. The nice one, we've seen Waniga going to Bor and kneeling down, which brought an avalanche on him, from his direct family, from his direct tribesmen, and everything. These are the wonders of South Sudan. Of course, I'll mix up everything so that 2020 has few other things in it. We've seen Meghan and Harris, Prince Harris. I don't know what to call them, the Duchess and the dog. We've seen them walk away from the royal life. They decided to go and live in America, I think. We've seen
Canada.
Yeah, and live in Canada. So we've seen that this is 2020 doing its work. We've seen Britain exiting European Union.
Brexit.
Here's the most beautiful one. I will never forget this one. The biggest fake corona affecting our top officials. I'm responsible for what I'm saying. Fake. They've made it all that kulumanayanin. That was only to cover the mass looting of the aid Alkan Jabosh and Isaidubo Junubin during the height of corona pandemic.
Or to solicit global fund as whole. Yeah.
Corona. Of course, there's a million things. Of course, we lost our great leader and hero, Ibn Junub Sudan al-Bar, Edward Lino.
Yes.
We lost him. I don't want to mention many, but I will mention those ones that are close to me. That are close to me, Fikrian, close to me by blood, close to me, I'll mention them. There is a lot of them. So all of this stuff have happened. The funny ones are there. The worst ones are there. We have seen for the very first time in the history of Western Bahr Ghazal, a lady being appointed as a governor. So 2020 is playing us with the yo-yo stuff. So it does everything. Of course, I did not say I've mentioned everything here, but I'm saying these are the stuff. So why shouldn't I be hoping that 2021 should be better than 2020? I should be hoping 2021 is better than will be better than 2020 because of the fact that I can see the resilience of Junubin. I've seen the resilience of the Junubin. We've done a lot. We have endured a lot. See, we can back home, wala in our diaspora, in the dual al-Nafiyubara. My time is coming down to 5 minutes. That's good. Keep with me. But it is just the kind of things that I want you to think about as you're about to enter. If you're not in Australia, you're about to enter your new year. You'll dig out few things that you will choose to file them in your mind as things that you will never forget. They are the most things in your head. There are other things that you will not. The other things like I'm quarreling with you or you quarrel with me. These are the one that we decided to let bygone be bygone. You're my brother, you're my sister, I'm your brother, I'm your sister. We're relatives, we're not relatives. But as people, humans with brain, we will decide to take that file, throw it away, and we start a new one. So this is the ones that are coming through in my mind. 4 minutes to the hour. Brisbane is about to get hot. So people, there is a lot to think about. There are houses or households who are now about to hit the new year with one or two people missing, either directly or back home. And when I say directly, where they live or back home. It's hard to remember, it's hard to say a lot, but that is 2020 doing its own work. So it is true, Amel Nyang, yep, it is true. We need to start 2021 with a positive attitude, positive hope, best of to each other. That's true. That's exactly what I said. And yeah, you're right there. Also to our beloved Mama Africa in general. So we have to continue to pray. If you haven't found, realize, discover how to pray, it is really simple. Just open your mouth and talk. Say what you actually want, what you believe. That's the prayer. Some people only say go and pray. They are thinking about the book and everything. No, 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 no. God knew. You do not need to know how to read or write to be able to pray for Him. Just talk.
I have less than 3 minutes.
Yep, I can see it coming, and I'm ready for it. So don't worry too much. We will jump into it together. Feet on. So this is the way it is. We have to be really upfront with prayer. In your own way, you're driving your car, you can pray. You're riding your bicycle, you can pray. And even if it will be much easier now with your mask on, nobody will see you talking. Even when you're walking down the street, you will be praying. So it's easier. You don't need to know to say the stuff that some people would say. No. Just say bitakal tabarafure. So this is 2020 ending for me in Brisbane, and I'm about to start a new year. And so in the next 2 minutes or 1 minute and a bit, I will be starting a new year as a new person in the new year. And few of you will be still behind. Even in Australia, Western Australia will still be behind because they are 2 hours behind us. So they will still have 2 hours before they catch up with us. The sun is still moving around. So by the time they catch up, I would have already got the 2 hours coming up. So Brother Krikuju, let me get this ready. Can you just give a talk, and I'll just jump. When I jump in through, don't worry. I'll just jump in and cut you and put the thing in. Okay?
Sure.
Yeah.
Brothers and sisters, we are pleased for those who just join us to celebrate Christmas Eve with us, New Year's Eve with us, because I'm looking at the time, the counting down is going. So yeah, we have a few seconds here on the screen.
Yep, that's true.
Brother Joseph, we appreciate your support. Let us acknowledge that the $100 is well received. We will elaborate about it a little bit more, but this is the act of solidarity, putting hands together.
Mes amis, aujourd'hui c'est la fin de l'année. Allah merci, encore merci beaucoup. Tout puissant merci, tu m'as donné beaucoup la chance. Bonne année, 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 bonne
Poisson bébé, on dit pas, on va rouler jusqu'au matin. Bonne année, oh, yeah. Bonne année, oh, bonne année. Bonne année, bonne année, oh. Bonne année, bonne année, oh. Bonne année, bonne année. Bonne année, bonne année. Tokasa, bonne année, oh. Mangwana, bonne année. Bonne année, bonne année, oh.
Bonne année, oh, bonne année.
Aujourd'hui c'est la fête, il y aura beaucoup mangé. À la merci, encore merci pour le mouton. Tout pour ça merci, tu m'as donné beaucoup la chance. Bonne année, bonne année, bonne année, bonne année, oh. Bonne année, bonne année, bonne année, bonne année.
Bonne année, oh, bonne année.
Bonne année, bonne année, bonne année, bonne année, oh. Yo yo, bonne année, oh. Lokasa, bonne année.
Bonne année, oh, bonne année.
C'est la joie dans les foyers. Maintenant, j'ai moins posé. Durant toute l'année, j'ai fêté la mort. Comme un joueur au ballon. Et maintenant, c'est la fête. Bonne année, oh, bonne année. Bonne année, bonne année, oh. Nangwana, bonne année. Bonne année, bonne année.
Bonne année, oh, bonne année.
Bonne année, bonne année. Mouya, mouya, bonne année, oh. Mangwana, bonne année. Toute l'Afrique, bonne année, oh. Abidjan, bonne année. Ouagadougou, bonne année. Bamako-Lomé, Cotonou, Yaoundé, Douala, Garoua, Bafoussam, bonne année. Bonne année, oh, bonne année. Bonne année, oh, bonne année, oh. Yoko, bonne année, oh. Bonne année, bonne année.
Bonne année, oh, bonne année.
Libreville au Gabon, Brazzaville au Congo, Pointe-Noire chez Caméléon, chez Tonton Tatié, Kinshasa, bonne année, Africa, bonne année. Aujourd'hui c'est la fête, il y aura beaucoup mangé. Poisson, bébé, on dit pas, on va mouler jusqu'au matin. Tout puissant, merci, encore merci beaucoup. Bonne année, 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 bonne année.
Bonne année, oh, bonne année.
Libreville, bonne année. Brazzaville, Ponto Lavé. Kinshasa, bonne année. Lubumbashi, Bushinaye, bonne année. Toute l'Afrique, bonne année. Avec l'Afrique comme ça, c'est fou. Eh oui, j'espère que vous le reconnaissez. Le beau garçon qui fait la beauté du rythmique africain. Le Kassaya encore. Mawa. El sangre de Cristoforo. s'achève. Donc faites quand même sans souci. Oui, mais puisque tout le monde le sait, c'est pas mon affaire. Ah oui, je préfère dire la vérité. Yeah. Ne vous chagrinez pas, hein. Réjouissez-vous quand même. Yeah. Tout le monde les met en l'air. On est tous candidats de la mort. Ouais. Et puisque je n'ai que mon salaire à la fin du mois, je ne regrette rien. Et en plus de ça, je suis bon travailleur. Et surtout quand on est banqueur, il y a des fois, c'est le jour. Je n'ai des comptes à rendre à personne. Oui, vive le paysan que je suis. Yeah. Bonne année, mais dans l'autosuffisance. Yeah. Bonne année à tout le monde. Super Paquita. Ah, Yaoundé. Yeah. Yeah, the big master Belobo. Mawa. Bonne année, Paquita, bonne année. Bonne année, bonne année. Bonne année, bonne année. Bonne année, bonne année. Bonne année, bonne année. Bonne fête, bonne année. Bonne année, bonne année. Mes amis, aujourd'hui c'est la fête. Allah merci, encore merci beaucoup. Tout puissant merci, tu m'as donné beaucoup la chance. Aujourd'hui c'est la fête, il y aura beaucoup mangé. Bonne année, oh bonne année, bonne année, bonne année, oh. Bonne année, bonne année, bonne année, bonne année, oh. Bonne année, 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 bonne année. Aujourd'hui c'est la fête, il y aura beaucoup mangé. Allah merci beaucoup, encore merci. Tout puissant merci, tu m'as donné beaucoup la chance. J'ai moyen de faire la mort comme jouer au ballon. Bonne année, oh bonne année, bonne année, bonne année, oh. Bonne année, bonne année, bonne année, bonne année, oh. Bonne année, bonne année, bonne année, bonne année, bonne année, oh. Bonne année, bonne année, bonne année, bonne année. Boca Oh, William, yo komando mutangele sa moshe tolo babo. Bonane, 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 ayo bonane, 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 anyamo yo bonane. Bonane, bonane, Africa bonane, bonane.
Yeah, Happy New Year.
The same to you. Happy
Hey.
New Year. I already feel new already. Yep. So that was it. We do it. We make the most out of it. Since I'm not in a party, you know what? I party, and that's what is it all about. Like you ask, who will be the first guest in 2021?
Mm-hmm.
So that's what we need to know. You know, we need to find out who's going to be our first guest in 2021. So that's going to be something.
Hey.
أختي سوريا رورو يا ده أنا وريتك Australia New Year بتاعنا شكله كيف now. The floor is open for you to join in. You can join in based on كلام بتاعك قبل تقدر تعرف. So we are here يا جماعة. This is it. This is all we need to do. When you all come up, you know what? We have room for 8 more people at the same time. If another one come in, one of us will drop down to accommodate. Let's have the party going on. لو انت ما في شغل great, you come in. If you're in Australia, like and share. Please keep the like. القلوب ده خليه مستمر. امبارح احنا في السنه اللي فاتت قلنا انه القلوب واجات ده عشان نخلي وجيه يعمل 2020 انه 2021 جاي بشكله براو. So this is what we need to happen. عشان هنا كده دخلنا بعد كده باقي لنا جوبا which will happen in few hours to go. That's about 7 hours, 6 hours and 15 minutes. That will have Juba also running they will be on midnight, and we will be there to celebrate مع أهلنا في جنوب. And meanwhile we are there مع Juba. I'm quite sure Britain might come through or Greece will come through. ناس أخواتنا ناس Marlene Zamora are here. They will come in. We will also celebrate with them unless منعمل نايمين كمان. Then we will move around and then we will go to Canada and in America and we will also celebrate. So the floor is open. The link is there. I guess beautiful Peter Lawrence is here already. You're at work. Oh man. والله مقدرين.
والله
ده يا راجل.
ده الجو بتاع ودواوة.
طلع اول زول في 2021. Let me write this down before I forget it. Oh Peter 2021.
السلام عليكم.
عليكم السلام.
السلام يا أخي.
معلش يا أخي بس شوية كده من شغل يا دوب خلصته.
Okay, great to have you here. I've just celebrated the New Year. Now in New Year, we had a little bit of our Zoom fireworks going on there, and we have our Bonane happening. And I did a little bit Australian dance to it.
Yes, I did enjoy the song.
Yeah.
And
So,
it took like 25 years back, when we were in WOW, when we were kids. I can recall when my elder brother Zakaria, they were attending the party and we were trying to chase them around, like joining them, and they said, "Oh, you are too young, you cannot go with us."
you cannot come in. كده دقيقة بيتر قال ما تستمر. أختي سوريا أنت عارف ما شغل جاهز ده أنت ماشي تعمل بتاع مناخير وحاجات وصلي شعر وحاجات ده والله بوقار كده ببسط كده يعني that's كلنا دارين نشارك بس مع بعض. ما أنا كان جيناك في بيت فجأة تقول لا أنا ما جاهز.
أسمها
عندك حد في البيت
أسمها حتى لو إذا ما دخلت
حتى ولو ما جهز. Yeah, Nas brother Matthew Kona are here. Everyone is here. So whoever is here, come in. You know, this is Ziara Faja. Zoom TV live في جوبيت. انت ما دار تكون جاهز ورا Zoom TV. You just need to get yourself into Zoom TV. يا عاد شوف اخونا بيتر لورنس بيقوا مع الشغل ببرجله وشنو بس وما صدق بس شغل قال خلاص جرسك انتهى شفت قال على الفوق وقال له وقعد تحت ما كان قدر جاهز وكان قدر يمشي بيه عشان يصلي صلاه عليه هوكو زياده لكن
اسمع احنا جاهزين من يومنا يا اخي.
Okay, coming through man. Coming Peter.
actually انا مبسوط جدا وسعيد جدا. في بدايه دار اقول زف التحنيه للفيورز بتاعت زوم تي في، وكمان اقدم التحنيه لكم انتوا جريكوجو زميل دراسه واخو واي حاجه. دانيال لي برضو كمان رفيق الدرب اخو واي حاجه. انا داير اقول انه بهذه المناسبه اقول كل سنه وحضراتكم يعني بخير، ونتمنى انه نودع 2020 ونستقبل 2021.
معكم انا ودعتها بتاعك خلاص استقبلنا وبقى
ما احنا يا دوب اصبحنا يعني ليوم 31 الليله.
يب
so عندي حسين الساعه 7:18 صباحا. so ناس في اماكن ثانيه already زي في السودان وفي استراليا already they welcome يعني 2021 already. and I want to say hey congratulations to you guys ahead of time. نتمنى انه تكون سنه سعيده، سنه بتاعت بركه، سنه بتاع وئام، سنه بتاع انه كوفيد اللي احنا بنعاني منه اللي هو كل يوم حتى عندي في المستشفى هنا انا لابس غمامه 24 ساعه او في خلال على مدار بتاعت الورديه بتاعتي. so anyway بس هو it's a quick visit وصل تحنيه بتاعي للزوم تي في والمشاهدين الكرام، والتحيه كمان لاخواني يعني اللي هو اسره بتاعي اسره لورنس ندنجه ولا راسهم زكريا لورنس ندنجه في بريطانيا، ولوكا لورنس في خرطوم، الدكتور بولس لورنس ندنجه في واو، مارتن لورنس ندنجه في واو، وفيرونيكا لورنس ندنجه في واو، وجوزيبينا لورنس ندنجه في خرطوم، والإخوة أو my father-in-law أتيليو فؤاد في جوبا، وكمان my family. أنا I wish my wife يعني also a happy new year because she might be going home right now, or she will be at, will be at home ahead of me because we work night shift and we work in a different places. So
والله انقذت نفسك لو اذا ما في كان والله راس السنه
هنجلدوك
كوبيا.
اسمع هنا وده البدري سبيني يا اخوي. شكرا كثير، وانا بهذا المنطلق اقول لكم انه كل سنه وانتم طيبين، وان شاء الله لما نصل البيت لو في امكانيه لو ما نعسان ممكن كمان during Madam we can join you guys together.
بكون نعسان يعني ما شرب كوفي وتعال.
Okay. So ادوني فرصه نصل البيت وان شاء الله انا I will log in again to come here and continue.
Drive safe.
Thank you so much. God bless you all.
Thank you. مع اختي ليلى بلال الله كل سنه وانت طيبه. يسعدنا دخلنا فيه. انتوا لسه يا دوبك منتظرينه وإحنا هنكون معاكم. انا متاكد صدقني هنكون معاكم في الدخول بتاعكم، لأنه انتوا هتخشوا تقريبا الساعه 10 ولا 9 عندي هنا. So to some extent I know that bit. So هنكونوا موجودين لأنه هنكونوا دخلنا جوبا already، وبعد بساعتين حتى بعد كده زمانكم بيجي. So ده اللي أنا عارفه. So السنة الجديد انت لو شلت ميكروفون طلعت ابو برا حسا شارع كله عيال. يلا فين برا في الشارع you know. جو لطيف. يلا كله برا في الشارع زي ما انا قلت لكم. الفاير وورك اللي كان كل سنه بيحصل عندنا في محل محدد، السنه ده ما موجود لانه قبل يلم تقريبا 2000 3 4000 نفر. سو الحكومه شويه متخوفه انه يكون زول واحد بس يبرجل لك المحل كله. سو so, يمكن اللي هنشوف في التلفزيون بس هنشوف الصوره بتاع فاير وورك. سو بالتالي احنا عملنا كويس، عملنا فاير وورك بتاعنا زوم تي في ستايل وبعد كده رقصنا وراه وبوناني جريت. يدينا شويه ذكريات. انا متاكد الناس جوبا will love it tomorrow or later on لما يكون دورهم. سو خدتنا اللينك هناك. الناس تجي تقول اي حاجه، يعني ما هو الموضوع مش موضوع بس نقعد بس نتفرج، يعني ما تعال قول حاجه، اكتب وتعال اسمع في اي حاجه. there's no سياسه. انا قاعد نبلطم برانا لما ندخل حاجات في السياسه فوق. لكن اصلا New Year we hope a lot. I personally hope in this new year غرب بحر الغزال بصفه خاصه هيحصل فيه تغيرات كثيره. This is in this new year. بالنسبه لجنوب السودان عامه، طالما لسه احنا قاعدين يمين وشمال مع جماعه اخواننا اللي قاعدين في جيوان، احنا لسه هنبلطم معهم. لكن ربنا has something in place for them. So let me not make my own prediction. قوام هسه ونبرجل بو محل، لكن there is a lot of changes coming up في وستن بحر الغزال بصفة عامة خاصة سوري، وعندنا في جنوب السودان. in many ways there's a lot of things happening. many حاجات كتير اللي بيحصل انه الناس ما بتكون خاطئة بالها، فما هو ممكن ربنا يكون زعجان من الناس سنة ورا سنة ورا سنة ورا سنة. أنا قاعد I sound like أنا قاعد أغني غنى مصرية بتاع سنة ورا سنة سنة ورا. No, that's it. لكن ربنا ما بيكون زعجان من الناس بالطريقة ده. Definitely there is a point where هو قاعد بيقول no. أنا شخصيا I don't believe that should happen. أنا كربنا أنا خلقت ناس ديل، ما ممكن ناس زيهم كمان اللي أنا خلقتهم يجي يتعبهم. المواطن الجنوبي تعبان. المواطن الجنوبي تعب through 2020. أنا بس ما دار نقول 2019 و18 وراجي ورا ديل كله معروف، لكن 2020 بالذات المواطن الجنوبي تعب، يعني تعب في حاجات ما المفروض يتعب فيه خالص. so بالتالي يعني بصراحة كده المفروض إنه كل حاجة يتصلح. so بالدوافع إيجابية كلنا ممكن نعمل حاجة. اوكي انا معك يا اختي ثريا. ذاتس اول فاين. ما تسمع كلام بتاعنا لان قاعد نقول ما في ظروف زول كان ما قادر. ذاتس اوكي ما في مشكله. ما في مشكله لو انت ما قدرتي، لكن جهدك مقدر، محاوله بتاع دخولك مقدر. انا ما متاكد اللينك يعمل لك مشكله ولا انت اساسا ما تعرف تخش لكن اتس اول جود ما في مشكله. اخويا جادا لوبيتا happy new year to you. Yes, and happy new year to كل جنوبين across the country and in diaspora as well. احنا في diaspora starting from the continent of Australia. We just had we are in New Year already 25 minutes. Some part of Australia are still there. Then soon we will be moving around in about 6 hours or so, 6 hours and 25 minutes. We will be moving to celebrate with ناس في جوبا. ZööMTV is doing its best. لو كان عندنا مراسلين في كل محل كان عشمنا نجيب لكم الوقائع بتاعت احتفال بتاع أهلنا في جنوب السودان، سواء كان في جوبا أو في واو أو في ملكالا أو في أي من الولايات. لكن انتوا عارفين الموضوع بتاع الانترنت ده، وبعدين بالليل ذاته I'm not even quite sure لو عندهم هيعملوها أي حاجة بالنص ليل. so كل زول تقريبا هيكون قاعد في جو خوش بتاعه، ما في زول هيطلع. لكن لو لقينا فرصة في محاولات إنه في ناس ممكن يتصلوا بينا فيما بعد، لو هم ظهروا في زمن بتاعت برنامج بتاعت the second segment which is in 6 hours and 24 minutes or 23 minutes to go. لو هم ظهروا we will actually bring them in سواء كان بالصوت أو بالصورة بحيث انه احنا نقدر نقول لكم صوره بتاعت اللي بيحصل شنو في بالنسبه لاحتفالات بتاع راس السنه، استعدادات بتاع الناس لراس السنه. وكان في ناس هنا برضو you can come and tell us انه what did you do what do you do when you got جاهز لراس السنه كيف. so these are كله حاجات احنا بنحكي، ما مشكله، ما في حاجه هنا. there is no سياسه هنا، احنا بنبلطم زي ما قلنا. اختي سوريا انت قاعد تقول انت عايزه تخشي، انا اديتك اللينك. لو انت ما عايزه باللينك ممكن نحاول لك بمسنجر حتى لو تيجي تقولي حاجه يعني. so كريكوجو بيقولوا هو رسل لك اللينك في الانبوكس في ماسنجر بتاعك. حاول بذاك، لو ما لو بيجيبك اول ما تكليك فوق هيقول لك تعالي واسمحي للميكروفون والكاميرا. انا ما اعرف لو انت قاعد تشوفنا ثرو كمبيوتر ولا انت قاعد تشوفنا من تليفون. لو من تليفون هيقول لك انه في عندك كروم في التليفون ويب براوزر عشان تخش به. تو كوبي ذا لينك اند بيست ات. كان ده من اللابتوب هيقول لك نفس الحاجه. وخلينا نعرف what is going on there. وعندنا استعداد ممكن نجيبوكي باعتبارك ممكن تكون التاني زول داخل في زوم تي في في 2021. ممكن حتى لو كان اضطرينا نضرب لك ولا حاجه كده ممكن نجيبوك.
بس مهمة جدا will be the first female, so
The
still
first, yes.
just want to go back to brother Joseph
Achire.
Achin. He's a guy that keep boosting our morale from time to time, and I believe he contributed sana lifat accordingly to your time with $100 to support المشروع بتاع ZööMTV. It is well received, it is well appreciated. We will coordinate. This is a good spirit. لأنه احنا جنوبيين we are lacking it في مناسبات مختلف. Yes, we live في عالم لأنه it is a free world, but nothing is for free as a matter of fact. كل حاجة بثمنه، ويمكن إنه بمجهودات فردية we keep this channel running because there is annual subscription, and also there is a little bit تجهيزات from here to there, but still this is the little contribution that we'll be able to put through. بس من خلال عملنا we are not appealing or trying to solicit fund from people, but sometimes when we call people from remote area in Egypt, in Kampala, in Sudan, sometimes we need to offer them hatta credit so that to enable them to have access to the internet. لأنه enough their contribution فعشان انه انت تحرق لك 50 جنيه مصري ولا 200 جنيه بتاع الزول في السودان to come and make a phone call, that is a little bit too much. So therefore those little support $100 $10 $5 here and there, it will help us, will facilitate على اساس انه to keep us going. بالنسبة لنا I think there isn't any extra cost لأنه الإنترنت it is essential زي حنفية في البيت زي موية ولا كهرباء. This is standard, it is there, you are paying for it one way or the other. You must have a light and so forth. لكن this support is well appreciated, and we encourage people who are willing or who they have connection. Also, this is whereby from time to time we talk about we are willing to offer a commercial for your business, to promote your business. We may advertise for you free 3, 4, 5 times في حلقات مختلف إذا كان البيزنس بتاعك if it is somewhere wherever it is. We live in a global village, right? Still with the corona now, always people are not dealing with bricks or front store only. People are dealing with with online business. ما عدا إنه if you are providing specific service بتاع تجميل ميك اب والمناكير والبداكير وما شابه ذلك، ده قصة تاني مختلف تماما. لكن if you have goods, whatever you sell حتى إذا كان أطعمة or whatever, still we can promote you. عندك مطعم، عندك متجر، محل تجاري، عندك بوتيك لمواد بتاع تجميل، ولا عندك صيدلية، ولا عندك مركز صحي حتى، ولا عندك مكتب بتاع محاماة، ما انت عايز دعاية على اساس انه people to know about your business. So whatever it is, we have viewers from around the globe. So في South Sudan، في كينيا، في مصر، في يوغندا. Give us a chance to promote your business. This is something most of other network, they never embark into it. لكن we have been talking لحد دلوقتي few businesses, they approach us, they have interest على اساس انه yes, brother Joseph, you are security business 100%, whatever you want to promote about your business, send us a video clip, we will work on it to edit it, or picture, and we will promote your business 100%. So your support is appreciated, and we will coordinate how to wire transfer the money, if it is through Western Union or other means of transfer, because it will facilitate. So we are into our 5 months. So within another 6 months and a half, we have to renew our annual subscription. So that will require money. If it become more available, maybe we will enhance our sound system, we will enhance our camera. Also we look forward على أساس إنه يكون we have contributor from around the globe, whether في جنوب السودان، في جوبا، في ملكال، في رومبيك، في راجا, wherever it is. If we can facilitate to offer them credit so that they can upload some videos, some pictures, so that to bring الوقاية بتاعت الأحداث the life. So مهم جدا جدا على أساس إنه يكون في تنوع. We are not a news channel, because on your mobile devices you can get news from South Sudan, from around the globe, but we try to be selective, and we try to be في تنوع في المادة لأنه إحنا بنقدمه. زي ما إنه my brother Dirinda mentioned على أساس إنه we are still following up with people across South Sudan. Hopefully they will be able to send some video clip على الأقل مشهد من شوارع بتاع ملكال ولا شوارع بتاع جوبا قبل غروب الشمس، من واو، من Khartoum, or any place in Africa. Precisely we look into South Sudan على أساس إنه hey, ده سوق جو قبل ما on New Year's Eve. This is شهر الثورة. This is what we learned. This is one of the busiest شوارع في جوبا في قلب العاصمة. So لكن افتكر if we decide to go to Google Map, will give us it might be London something, or it might be Westminster, لأنه خواجة سمى أسامي بتاع في ذاك العاصمة for their security purpose, so they know السفارة البريطانية وين، السفارة الأمريكية وين، القنصل الفرنسي وين. So for their own movement, they don't care about الشوارع لأنه إحنا سميناه locally. So there is a lot. Let me recognize and welcome Rampang, this young man, very prominent new generation without South Sudanese leader. I believe he's still in Morocco. They work diligently مع مجموعات تانية على أساس إنه to train and to promote themselves and to get ready to take responsibility to take our country to to the next level. Young man, Rampang, you are more than welcome. We are happy to celebrate New Year's Eve with you. Already our brothers in Australia, they are into 2021. Keep up the great work that you are doing, and we look forward to coexist, to coordinate, and to work collectively with the little experience that we have, with little wisdom بتاع ناس كبار اللي عندنا. We can share it with our youngster and to encourage them to take the platoon. So the microphone back to you, brother.
Thank you so much. It's party time. I believe we just play some music for us, and I know some people will be dancing there in their bedroom, or in their living room, in front of their TV, or in front with their mobile in their hands. But that's a party time. Let's keep it up. Yep, indeed, that was it.
Wow,
Time party. That's all. So
that was good, man.
yep,
تهيأ خاصة للنسبان في غوغريال في أويل في رومبيك في يورول في بور. I'm not sure this is that didn't come Tawin, but it is Tongmong anyway. The Tawin.
yep,
ده بتاع النسبان يعني.
yep.
Very selective.
حفلة لكل زول بتاعه. جبال مشينا
Yeah.
عندي بعد شوية هنمشي أبا نايل هنمشي في كل حتة هنلملم كل حتة بقدر الإمكان. So viewers share أنا أعرف إنكم نهار في محلات كتير. Just share, enjoy. إذا كمان قدرت enjoy الكلام قاعدين نقوله, enjoy the music that comes in between. So إذا هتسمع حاجة كده النهاردة حاجة تعايزه.
That is, this is the beautiful of our mosaic. الحكومة بيقول إحنا 64 قبيلة لكن they are more than that لأنه في list في قبائل كتير are not there, including my people, including the Gbaya or the Kresh, we are not in the list. So 100%. عايزين حكومة رشيدة على أساس إنه ما كلام ده لازم بيجي بينتهي في السياسة ذاته عشان إنه المناسبات الزي ده مفروض إنه to present us جنوبين with our mosaic بألوان الطيف بالحاجات الجميلة عندنا من رقص لبس أكل way of living fun مش عارف إيه كلام بالشكل ده. So our celebration will continue. Please come in. Use this media. Use this media to send your greeting. Yell it back to you, brother.
I just put the link there, Sister Amel. You're welcome. Come through. I've just put the link. Follow the link, and we'll get you. You'll get to the studio. Then we'll bring you up. Yep.
Yeah, I guess we need to.
While we're doing that, our sister is coming in. How about we go and visit our Nuzban min Gandokuru.
Aywa.
Yep. So that should give us another variety of what we're doing, and we can move on nicely.
Come in. Beautiful, man.
Sister Amel, welcome. Welcome
Thank
to
you.
Zoom TV. Mhm.
Thank you. Happy
Merry
New Year.
Christmas.
It's already New Year in Australia.
Yep, thank you so much.
It's barely
Yep, I mean,
7:50 here in America, like in
ah,
Arizona.
no worries. أنا لسه جايين وراكم بعدين مامايته ما هتفلت يعني هنا هنيجي
Oh,
نحتفل معاكم برضه.
that's good. That's good.
Yep.
Happy New Year to you, Madame Amel. Good to
Thank
see
you.
you bright and early in Arizona. The same thing here across Canada. You have a message of encouragement. Please come in.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you to ZööMTV. أهالي الطيبين، أهالي في الجنوب كله وفي العالم كله، محل ما هم فوقه. Happy New Year to them. الناس اللي لسه ما جوم New Year نقول لهم in advance Happy New Year. والمسج اللي عاوز أقوله ده أقول يعني لناسنا كله كده إحنا نبدأ السنة الجديدة يعني نتمنى الحاجات الكويسة، وكده يعني نسامح بعضينا في الأول. Let everybody ask for forgiveness من ربنا، و let everybody ask forgiveness من الناس اللي يعني أزوم اللي عملوا لهم حاجة كعب، و let us والناس اللي برضو عندهم المشكلة let them forgive الناس ديل، لأن لو ما في forgiveness ما هيكون في healing وما هيكون في communication. فالناس كله يعني عامة في جنوب السودان كده نبدأ forgiveness أول حاجة، ونتذكر الناس اللي ماتوا ديل. ثمن الحرية is not easy. يعني people pay prices عشان نلقى نكون عندنا بلد. فعشان إحنا نبدأ بحاجة كويسة you have to start pointing the finger to yourself first قبل ما to point the finger to anybody else. You have to clean yourself first before you clean somebody else. You have to do the best first before you ask somebody else. You know, لما نقول clean yourself يعني let us start with the good attitude all the time. وأبدأ بالحاجة الكويسة اللي بتقدر تعمله أنت. في حاجات كتيرة يا مش غلط لكن we cannot correct الحاجات ده كله at one time. لكن الناس اللي في الدياسبرا we have a big role to play. أي زول مشى برا it wasn't accidental عشان تطلع برا. and you are not the most lucky person عشان تطلع برا. لكن it was part of God's plan في our life عشان نطلع برا. وعندنا دور to play it here outside. وإحنا الناس المفروض نودي peace back to في بلدنا to Africa in general. لأن جينا برا هنا عاشرنا بعضنا. الناس اللي هنا ما كنا عارفين بعضنا عرفنا بعضينا. الناس اللي كانوا هم يظلموا في الحرب وما شافوا أي حاجة جو هنا عيالهم في مدارس. there is a change. ده ما يعني it's not easy. وchange ده let us understand a change ده لو ما كان في حرب في جنوب السودان people will never have a chance to come outside of the country. فعشان كده we have to always to honor الناس اللي ماتوا دير. حتى الناس اللي قاعدين لما يعملوا غلط احنا ما نشيء زي في اغنيه انتم ما خدتوا اغنيه بتاع جون كدوس قال هنا ما نشيل بلدنا ونرجعه في البحر. لان احنا اللي هنشيل بلدنا ونرجعه في البحر باساليبنا وبطريقه تفكيرنا. التفكير هو المشكله في حياه الانسان. فالزول اللي بيعرف ما بيعرف والزول اللي بيقدر يغير الناس بطريقه تاني. وكده نخلي الاسلوب اللي احنا دايما we want to attack each other in Facebook and we want to cut each other. وكده نطلع القبليه ده will never start الا مننا من اي زول. when you point your finger to yourself and clean yourself you're gonna say well the country belong to all of us. انتوا هسه خطيتوا اغنيه قبل شويه الزول ده يعني الاغنيه it was so لأنا قال يعني كلنا غنى الناس في البلد ده كلنا. قال ما فقد زول في South Sudan معناه we are lying to each other. ولو في زول بيقول South Sudan belong to one قبيلة أو to that individual we are lying to each other. And why don't we know that إحنا اللي عارفين the country belong to all of us. Why don't we just take it. لأن you know your value. You know what part of the country belong to you. فإحنا نخلي قصة ده ننبح في فيسبوك ونبدأ بطريقة this is the beginning of the year. Let us start with a really, really positive way, positive idea. Let us be, no matter what, let us see what God is saying. In every situation, God is saying a lot of things. هسه ناس كتار ماتوا ناس كتار يعني they are not حتى في 21 هسه في 31 في ناس قبل شوية ماتوا لكن احنا لسه عايشين. أي زول اللي لسه عايش ده في role you're supposed to play it. يعني your role is not yet done. فربنا اداك فرصة تاني عشان تعيش عشان تعمل الكويس. let us try to do the best. لأن لو أنت لسه حي والليلة أخوك اتوفى أو أمك اتوفت God is still saying something in your life. There is a hope. Let us bring that hope to our people. Let us bring the hope. لأن لو إحنا شايفين يعني الحكومة is not gonna do anything about us. What can we do? How can we contribute to the continent or to the country? أي زول عنده حاجة individual we can contribute. إحنا الناس البرا there we can do something better. Everything is not حكومة. لو إحنا عملنا الكويس you can teach your child to do the best. You can teach your dad to do the best. إحنا ممكن نجيب التغيير. لأن لو زول الماشي غلط ده أنت لو جيت مشيت صح الزول ده you will attract the person وأنت بتخلي الزول ينتبه ويشوف في حاجة أنت بتعمله صح. And the person may follow you. The person may be blind. The person may not know what هما ممكن يكونوا very confusing. يمكن يكون في selfish في حاجات كتير هناك we don't know within that person. لكن let us احنا we know the المينينج بتاع الفريدوم اللي احنا لقيناه والمينينج بتاع الكونتري بتاعنا اللي احنا لقيناه والحاجات اللي احنا we want to bring it together. Let us start with us. Let us start thinking what can we do next year كلنا كسودانيين كساوث سودانيين البرا. Can we have a conference لينا كلنا? Can we have like a cultural day for لينا كلنا? Can we start even change العيال اللي في الشوارع ديل العيال دي عيالنا كلنا. We have the capacity. كان عايز دول بيدفع 50 الناس البرا ديل كله. We can build that country. We can take those kids من الستريت. العيال ده كله عيالنا. We don't need to wait for somebody. لأن أنت في بيتك you don't wait for nobody to come and pay your rent. You don't wait for nobody to come and take care of you. You do it. But let's take the same, responsibility, the same spirit, the same everything, and say, okay, we don't want no child in the street. And we have to challenge our government that we could do it. Because the resource بتاع البلد ده كله مع والحاجات اللي معاهم ده كله if they don't want to use it for us, we could use our own money and fix that country. ما ده بلدنا واحنا لقينا الحرية already. We don't need to wait for nobody. لأن if we are waiting, for how long we're gonna wait? What's the guarantee that change gonna come? Action speak loudly. If we're gonna say that we're just gonna wait and ask and talk every day back to Facebook, it's not gonna take us anywhere. Action is speak loudly. Let us just come together and be action نعمل حاجة. They will see that we are doing we are bringing the change. When let us create even a job للناس الورا. We cannot wait and rely on somebody. لأن waiting and relying on somebody, that thing it will never take you anywhere. They can disappoint us at any time. The only person cannot disappoint you is God. The only person can keep his promise is God. Anybody else can promise and they may not keep their promise. But we have to just be reliable and rely to ourselves and do the best. Do the best and God will help us. God will do the rest for us. فكده اللي احنا let us start نقول ما قاعدين عيال الشوارع ديل anymore. لأن عيال ده يا مستقبل بكرة يا مستقبل البلد أساسا. احنا كل يوم بنكبر لكن عيالنا ديل لو احنا ما عملنا الكويس ما تكون في فايدة ذاته. احنا we are not talk tomorrow about الحكومة no we're gonna talk about عيال ديل. لما يكونوا مجرمين ويعملوا حاجات كعب ده they would destroy the country completely. لأن دوام الhunger. Like a human hunger, they be left in the street. Hunger, nobody's guiding them. Hunger that nobody was there paying attention to them. So al-war al-bidina gidamda is worse than the war that we try to fight now. What is coming next is really worse than the virus that we're seeing now. And what did we learn in the virus that we are facing now? Coronavirus. We should ask ourselves, what do we learn in coronavirus? Africans, they be locked inside and they survive. They survive. نغير تفكيرنا وخلي رب لأن in every situation God has something to say. Let us just say, look what God is saying to us, and let us have a spirit بتاع unity, a spirit بتاع come together. لأن change start with you, then your family, then your community, then your country, then your continent. Don't change yourself, you cannot bring change to Hajat Del Kulu. If you yourself, you are the problem. So you're going to cause problem or you're going to bring the best. But if you change yourself, I'm going to take everybody as brother and sister. I'm going to take everybody, Sudan, I'm taking them as somebody like God asked. It was order. Love your neighbor as you love yourself. It was the order. God ordered that. God knows that we love ourselves. Like love your neighbor. You love yourself. Your neighbor can be somebody different religion. Your neighbor can be your enemy. Your neighbor can be your best friend. Your enemy. Your neighbor can be your worst friend. God said, love them as you love yourself. And if you cannot hate yourself, then don't hate them. Whatever you love for yourself, love your neighbor as you love yourself. This is something that we need to look into it and think about it. It's just 2 days ago we lost 2 young guys to Canada. Another thing going on every day. We are losing very young child whom in high school, and they're about to go to college. They are somebody taking their life. The time is serious. We need to look into it. We have to be in our knee. We have to pray. We have to pass for Yalbutana. We're gonna lose them every day. Canada, Australia, they bigger serious. We bigger calm shadid. Very young, very young. They are target. They are target of too many things, but we have to work hard. The job is not only in South Sudan, the job even here. We are losing them here too. We are losing them here every day. Somebody taking somebody's life with a non-gun. We have a non-gun for Canada, for America, for Australia. It's not for Juba now. But at Juba, at least we can deal with it. Like in Hajad al-Bara, how are we going to deal with it? Are we going to control it? What can we do to make it, to make the best? Hajad Kulu. We are a victim, and we're going to remain a victim unless we realize that we have a war to face everywhere. And we need to come together and to face, all those challenges and to overcome it. It's not by individual. It's not by one person. Al-Ummah, they have to come together. Abahad, they have to come together. We are the head. We are the head of a community. We are the head of that. We are the one who are here to represent the best.
Madam
Yes.
Amel, I don't want to interject here. Lakin, it is good we talk about we. Our people in Australia, they are into 2021. As a mother, as an active social activist on social media, you give speeches everywhere, and you are also a woman of a prayer. What is your commitment 2021 as a mother? What are you gonna do in Arizona, wherever you are in that city? What kind of initiative you are gonna take as a mother to start talking to other mothers, or what is in your pocket as a male? We have collective responsibility. I think in ZööMTV we are doing our part, but as Grikuju, I might have personal initiative somewhere. I live in Calgary. I'm in Medicine Hat, where those 2 young men were killed. Okay, what am I gonna do? That is something, it will depend on me. So from your perspective as a mother, what can you bring to the table? And then we have to hold you account. Madame Amel came on ZööMTV on New Year's Eve, said this is what she's gonna start doing. Because you pray at home, that is okay, but effectively, what are you gonna do with other mothers so that we start helping ourselves and help our kids? If you don't mind, please.
Sure. Usually for me, I'm so active with African in general. I work with African, and I work like I'm working for African Union in general. But what I'm gonna do for our women as a South Sudanese, seriously, I'm gonna try to put them all to have a conference. I really need to have a conference with them and talk to them. Like, what can we do? What kind of what we do, what kind of help we need to support each other? How can we help our kids? That's what I'm gonna take initially myself. I'm gonna step out and try to put all women together and talk, see what we can do. I have another project is coming. Things cannot change unless we make the change, Mama Africa. It's a flat thing that I'm supposed to start since last year, but I was just praying to wait for it, and it's gonna come out in 2021. Things cannot change unless we make the change, Mama Africa. What the thing that we need to change within ourselves, within our community, within our country. Yes, that's the thing that I'm gonna come out with, and I'm gonna try to put people together and we talk about it. Anything that we need to change, we have to come together and agree and work toward it.
That is fantastic, because sometimes we talk too much, and also we need to couple it with action. Things are happening, and this is what we said earlier. We are the seeds, those who are in the diaspora, the good seeds. when the situation settled, we are supposed to take those doctors, those engineers, those lawyers, those entrepreneurs to take them home, so that to bring this technology to develop our country. But very unfortunate, here in our hand also, those seeds قاعدين يقربوا اوكي قاعدين يموتوا في السجون ياهو متورطين في مشاكل مختلف. So it is our responsibility. We have to wake up. قبل ما إنه we open our mouths, we talk about what Salva Kiir is doing in South Sudan. What are we doing to our kids here? Okay, this is the first part. Let us succeed على أساس إنه to do something for our community. بعد كده we will say, hey, now it is about time to move, to go back home. لكن كده نسيب Salva Kiir. Okay, ما برجل أساسا. لكن what are we doing here to help our own? Because charity starts from home. So we need to start it here in our backyard. And thank you for your input. Now, women in your city, in your state, they know that you have project. Okay, and don't hesitate. If you want to use ZööMTV to promote, to talk about it when the right time comes, we will be more than happy to host you. Okay? Shanino message to spread. It got to start somewhere with somebody. Okay? You took the initiative, you have the project already, you put it in prayer, but also God wants you to start doing the work. Walk the walk, then He will help you. But if you continue to procrastinate it, time is not on our side. I appreciate it. I don't know, maybe my co-host in the studio, if you got something, got a message for you. I applaud you for this project. May God fulfill it. But all of us collectively, let us start it in your state and then let it spread. Okay, because all of us, we are crying. And this is where also will take us back. Through ZööMTV, we have been saying we need to create a shield, okay? Because when you protect all, you protect your own within al-Buksada. Lakin, if you become selfish, just you want to protect your own only. Ma hayaflut ba'd shwaya, because there is a peer pressure. It impact them, it get them out min jua hosh. So therefore, it is our responsibility على أساس إنه collectively as mothers, father, uncle, حتى اللي ما عنده عيال ما أخوك عنده عيال أختك عنده عيال عمك خالك, let us protect them, let us safeguard them collectively back again. It will take an entire village to raise a child, not a mother and a father only. So I will yield the podium to Brother Ndirinda. If you got something to add, please bring it in. And we carry the conversation. The link is still there. Please come in. Give us your perspective.
Thank you, Krikuju. Sister Ramel, as always, whenever you come to ZööMTV, I listen to you attentively. You have a lot. You have a lot to offer. I'm quite sure when you're sleeping, your brain is just running around trying to find something to put it out. Perhaps the only thing that was a little bit lacking is the fact that, yes, your brain generates a lot of thoughts, but you needed some concrete initiative to get it going. عشان يمشي قدام. So I think we've just started it in a nice way by offering ZööMTV. Bring them in. Because معلش احنا ما دارين نشتم ولا اي حاجه، لكن كل ما كلام يكرروه كتير كل ما زول بيفهم، الناس تانيين بيفهموا بعد ما كلام ده يتكرر مليون مره. So ربنا يباركك. Don't stop بافكارك. Don't stop even sending messages to ZööMTV and say, look, hey, this is what is being bugging me for the whole week. It is in my head. Can you guys look into it? Help me how to look into it. What do I need? Give me some ideas how to push it on. We can give you some ideas. We're not saying we will know exactly what you can do, but we will say, okay, well, if you do it this way, probably, have you thought about this? If you can add to it, you'll find that at the end of the day, you are getting that ideas. So ربنا يباركك يا أختي. سنة جديدة يعني إن شاء الله لنا جميعا. We will have the same ideas and all the positivity. Someone said something, maybe it was you, who said, let's get into the new year with a positive attitude. For me, that's the idea. That's what last Sunday, we sat here for 3 hours or 4 hours. We were hitting the same message. We need to enter 2021 positively. بأفكار أحسن من كده من أفكار 2020 because 2020 couple مليون حاجة شكله ما كان ماشي معنا في شكله. So thank you so much أختي. It's always a pleasure having you coming onto Zoom screen, Zoom TV screen.
Somebody invited her already to use Zoom TV, so
yes. So that tells you how much people value what you say. Don't think that's why again good for Zoom TV. There is no silly idea. All the ideas we zoom into it, so it doesn't matter whether it makes sense or it doesn't. You bring it doesn't make sense, bring it. Someone will add Adan Fogu yet to Quran or Dufur Bajai. It makes sense at the end, so we can all work it out. Thank you so much for coming through. Yes, if you have anything to add, that's great. Before we can go and visit our brothers in Upper Nile and enjoy their music a bit before we come back. Come through.
Well, all I can say, Happy New Year to everybody. And I جيل مشغل هسه لكن عشان شفت الزوم قلت I have to give through some of my work. This is my uniform, so
yeah,
I'm barely going home to sleep. So I love all you guys, and God love everybody most. ربنا معانا كلنا وربنا معاكم وربنا يدينا العافية والصحة ويدي يدول في قلبه اللي دايره.
Before you go, can you send this message, Christmas, New Year wishes in Tongmojang, please? Because we said we want to demonstrate the mosaic of South Sudan. I did mine in Tongbaya earlier, and we look forward to whoever gonna come. We make sure Al-Assassin we replicate Sudan. So if you don't mind, if you can send this Happy New Year wish to your family, to Junubin in Tongmojang, please.
Okay, I will try. We kai kira pinomben kai kien panda au kai kien Junub Sudan ben. We have a nyal tena buben kena buben ka ya pial tin ben ko ya nyali ko wek kara ja abu pol ka pada bin nyali gamok pa nyali chulel kara je ben ko ya wari ka paten wek pa kara ka yo ka beran ci rande reag ran ci pande reag ran ci ka kit ci lo ten wo ben kara ka ben abin nyali wari ka wo ka pat عشان إني اللي لويلا كرجع بنكبر جالو بين كأو كبر أبو جادوت كني اللي كوي بينهم بين كني دورني اللي كوي بينهم بين إنا كان that's it.
Wow, that is very good. At least the message is clear. We appreciate your input. God bless you. We will continue through the day, and we wish you all the best. We are willing and ready to promote your project, and let us put it in practice, please. We are not the brilliant guys around the block, but through Zoom TV, we solicit idea. We bring the smart of Junubin. They come in, they bring in their contribution. So, we are discovering very talented people, and we have this bragging right. We have people from Silicon Valley. Okay, this is the smart of the smartest, Yalbeta Junub Sudan. They come and give their idea, so they will be able to help with the idea. They will be able even to generate a software or an app that people can use it. It is not far away from us. So if there is an app for prayer, app for whatever, they might be able to help us with the idea to generate an app على أساس إنه يكون في التلفونات بتاع الجنوبيين, specifically something that can work. We can interact through it to bring our unity. Thank you very much. If you have final thing to say, or otherwise we will allow you to go to enjoy the rest of your day, and we are here with our New Year celebration.
But my last message is for all parents outside there. Let us think about those kids are in the street back home, and let everybody take initiative and say, I want to take those kids out of the street. Let us just come with something together to start donating, putting money together to change this kid's life. They need us. They really need us. And there could be anybody child if we are not there. So mothers, sisters, anybody, please, all over the world, Sudanese, please, this is our time. This is our time. Isolate to Haja to contribute. Let us come together and change those kids' life. There could be something tomorrow if we just put a smile on their face. Anything that we could put together could change those kids' life and take them out of the street. Let us start it for 2021, please. That's my last message.
Thank you so much, Sister Amel. Good to have you here, and I'll let you go. That's fine. Thank you. Viewers of ZööMTV, it's time we go on and check some of our brilliant music, colorful music from different parts of Sudan. This time we're going to check something from Upper Nile. Those who understand Cholo, you can sing it. You understand the meaning, you might come up and explain to us later. For the rest of us who do not understand the language, but we can understand the melody, so we will also be enjoying. Thank you so much for everyone. Yep.
Chanjo keji ke sara babarnya chanjo nya cholni kang ban ge nya jur mai rume chega cholni kang ban ge nya jur mai toy chega nya chol nya kang ban ge nya jur mai mi de konkal nya chol nya kang ban ge nya jur mai mi de konkal nya chol nya kang Maria no do nya chol nya kang ban ge nya jur gole jur ya be do nya chol nya kang Maria no do nya chol nya kang ban ge nya jur gole jur ya be do babarnya chanjo keji ke sara babarnya chanjo nya cholni kang ban ge nya jur mai rume chega cholni kang ban ge nya jur mai toy chega Ibu bugin yungumya, kamnya ngaleyo. nya chol ni kang ban ga nya jur mai mi de konkal nya chol ni kang ban ga nya jur mai mi de konkal Nyachol nyikang marai Maria no do nyachol nyikang ban ke nyajur gole jur yobe dojo nyachol nyikang marai Maria no do nyachol nyikang ban ke nyajur gole jur yobe dojo babarnya canjok kejige sara babarnya canjok nyacol ni kang ban ke nyajur mai rume cigo col ni kang ban ke nyajur mai toy cigo Yigo bogin yumya kamnyangaleyo Yigo bogin yumya yinyangaleyo Nyachol nyikang ban ke nyajur mayo mi de bungkal Nyachol nyikang ban ke nyajur mayo mi de bungkal Nyachol nyikang ban ke nyajur mayo mi de bungkal Nyachol nyikang ban ke nyajur may ngani karo Nyachol nyikang ban ke nyajur mayo kungi kiyo Nyachol nyikang ban ke nyajur enne ngani bungkal Nyachol nyikang ban ke nyajur may toy kiyo Nyachol nyikang ban ke nyajur may rumi kiyo
Great. That was Upper Nile. Now, Krikuju, we are
Wow.
partying, man. We are partying.
Yeah.
Tell you, we are partying. I
It
didn't
is,
understand that Cholo Lakin. I think this guy is this is a love song or Mad Lebanat Shuluk, I think. That's what I'm guessing. Lofi Aizul Barif Cholo Inak, then viewers they can comment or they can come and tell us later. But I believe strongly it's Madeh Lebanat Chuluk. Because I know some of these ladies that have been presented in this video clip. That's great. Um, Lena Hart, Swahili is great. You can come up with that one. None of us here speak Swahili, like Brother Krikuju have said. You can come and say your bit in Kiswahili. By the way, a lot of Junubin during the 21 or 22 years of war who have been living as refugees in Kakuma, Mahaladel, they speak Swahili. So you come, send your message to them, they will get it. Some of them even can claim they don't know English, and that is true, but they know Swahili only. So you can come and get the message across. All we are trying to do is get our positive message and positive wishes for 2021 with all languages we have. So that's what we are trying to do here. So it's nothing to do with anything batalola kida. So you are welcome to come in. The link is there. Sister Christina, you said that my guessing was what? So that's what you guessed. So yep, now that there's two of us, I believe it is right. Brother Krikuju, come through.
but let me throw a wrench here, a teaser a little bit. I don't know. Is beauty related with those light color skin or?
I have no idea. But
Yeah, I hope this is not what is happening here, because or otherwise هنشجع بناتنا عشان انه يفسقوا يعني الوانهم. So otherwise الناتشرال الطبيعي يكسب. This is just a little teaser here. If
Yeah.
it is about beauty, I believe there is a lot of beautiful shallow women or girl with the dark skin as well. يعني ما لازم انه الالوان فاتح بالشعرات المستعار ومش عارف ايه وكلام بالشكل ده. So this is just my perspective. Yes, we show a lot of beauty, but also we have to show الجرجورية الأسود الكاكاوي الأصلي ده, you know, the original one also. That will be that will be good. So we hope على أساس إنه we don't have to feel shy. We live in 21st century على أساس إنه there isn't any perfection for the beauty. Okay, so الطويل القصير الازرق الغامق اللون فاتح مش عارف ايه ام شعر طويل ام عيون عسليه, you know, we have seen African kids with blue eyes, with green eyes. So, you know, what can you say? So those are all our beautiful people. We encourage you to come in, please, brothers and sisters. تعال شارك. You know, احتفالات بتاع 2021 with us, those who are already. على فكرة الجو كيف في 2021 ما سألناك حرارة كيف مش عارف ايه what is different about it يعني كده.
والله كده برا من الناس اللي دارين يجوا ديل هيقولوا ديل. For me so far it's great. It's now quiet because most people have already decided to go to sleep or decide to quiet their homes. The kids who are on the streets are no longer there. There was few fireworks going around in my neighborhood. It's only my mic didn't pick it up because my mic is concentrated condensed here, so it didn't pick up those extra noise. I believe it is great, and tomorrow morning we'll showcase some of the things. I do already know there's few barbecues planned for tomorrow morning in different places among us, Junubin especially, and among Australians in different places, because a lot of people did not get a chance to attend some parties tonight, not because they did not get a chance, but because they chose not to. Because you know what? الحاجة اللي بيجيك you don't see it, you don't feel it, but then you just all of a sudden قال لي عندك ده موضوع شوية خلى الناس شوية كده شوية ما على بعضهم. لكن so far I believe I feel active already. I feel like I can continue going. Maybe it's my coffee keep going on, and I've finished the whole lot of this. That takes about 8 cups of water. So, you know what? So that's fueling me up and keeping me sitting here. So I believe everything is fine. 2021 is looking good so far. Yeah.
كويس. شربت جاكو بتاع قهوة واحد بالسنتين يعني. This is a record.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's true.
Our celebration continue, brothers and sisters.
Of course.
There is a lot to celebrate. Just being here, being alive. You are healthy. You are not on ventilators. You are not in intensive care. You are not in a prison. You are not in blue house with Salva Kiir. You know, you are alive. So that is something it worth to celebrate. So we appreciate those are super actively with their keyboard, sending messages, complimenting us, or teasing us with their comment. بس بالسريع كده there is nothing wrong على أساس إنه الكافيه ولا within between. Who doesn't like mix with that coffee with the chocolate with little bit of touch of milk, just حاجة كده كاكاو في النص يعني. ده منال ما بيحب اللون الكاكاو, you know. It is different. It is unique. الحاجة will be mixed always. It is you know, it is different. So we encourage all our diversity, or our you know, texture, if it is by you know, feeling of our hair. ما في ناس عندهم شعر الكينكي لانه ممكن يستعملوا ذاته سلك لما على اساس انه يسنفروا به الحلا ولا يسنفروا به وكشب, you know. و there is people who have عندهم خصلات بتاعت الشعر لانه really زي ما الجوك بتاعت انه واحدة كرشاوية شاكل مع راجلها and then like عايز يحيي جو بتاعت الراجل فعين له كده فقال له بروتان like teasing him لكن قاعد يمدحه بطريقة تانية قال كده شوف عربيبدو لو انجليزي لو قور انجليزي قال شوف قال شوف عامل شعره يعني لو لا يقصى انجليزي وبدور قور زي انجليزي فالراجل ذاته من شدة ما يتكيف يا زول طلع من البيت بس قاعد يضحك ومشى يعني those are the few things here and there people do it زول بيشاكل لكن في النهاية انه بتجيب كاترك بكلام كويس ف everybody want to feel great على اساس انه شعره ليو سبيبي زي انجليزي ولا بدور قور زي انجليزي. تحية خاصة للخال كلاديو إبراهيم who just joined us right now. سلام يا خال كل سنة وانت طيب. منور زوم تي في. Special greeting to you and your family. And also نكرر أنفسنا تاني over and over. تحية خاصة مش لخالي بس بل لكل مشاهدين بتاع زوم تي في. There is a lot of family members, there is a lot of friends, there is a lot of people that they care. They continue to be here to support us. So without you احنا ما قاعدين بتشجيعاتكم comment with your participation. That is why we are here and we encourage this spirit. Please come in. Yes, Sister Rose Felix. Yeah, Leo. Yeah. Those are the beautiful things about our people. Life is good. We are here. Please come in, bring your perspective. If you have a story, you have something on your bucket list, you know, you want to share it with us for 2021, that will be great. You know, brother Ndirinda in Australia already enjoy glimpse الهوا بتاع 2021 ده جاي نضيف. We hope and we pray على اساس انه by the end of this year اللبس بتاع ماسك والحاجات دي يكون ما في. So it is time our party continue taking us somewhere. So what is the surprise, brother?
This one, because we are talking about these colors and everything, and tabi. It's not specifically about the color, and like as you listen, this is what I want our viewers to do. Every time I listen to this song, it's like somebody's actually tickling me because I just die. It does my day. If I listen to it, it just does my day because it is telling a story that I sit down and I go like, man, it is just the way he's telling the story. He's a very talented guy. DJ Sant. He's a young Junubi, very talented. It's just the way he's telling the story. It's what that's going to make you, when you focus on what he's saying and the clipping, the video clip that goes with it, you just go like, yep. A lot worse has happened to other people. So he's just making up a story, but it's a lot has happened. So I wish because it is a celebratory mood that we are in. So we are listening. This one is in Arabic Juba. So you know what? That is for our sister. What was her name again? Lena, who earlier was talking about universal language. We can almost say our universal language within South Sudan is Arabic Juba, so to speak, because you can at least you get to be understood what is going on. So we will do that, and we will see how we go about it.
You feel free, come to my house anytime you want it. Call me anytime you want it. Matakafana mainduraji. Wasul bilelu na Diana Gali. She's missing me. Baby, you come over. Ana kumurua, ani no num. Wasul finus bilel. Ana suman gong gong gong. Patabab. Gong gong gong. Ana sadu baby demunu.
Ani na mutu kalas.
Malu.
Gum dakal fitet sheril.
Numbit mara. Matadagas numbit mara ya sabi. Numbit mara. I tell you, my brother. Numbit mara. Matadagas numbit mara ya sabi. Numbit mara. I say no. Rajil pada wala beteria everywhere. Ugumuli kana fitet sheril. Ugum chelim sabi talabara. Ugum wodile papa de kofal sukunde. Ayay. Utala pisto. Utum gadana kaiyo. Anabada kafu. Yakwani anabada rogos. Moya bada bilo korata. Ubada molana besti Mario. Ubada adidana kabio. I say kabio. Numbit mara. Matatagas numbit mara ya sabi. Numbit mara. I tell you, my brother. Numbit mara. Matatagas numbit mara ya sabi. Numbit mara. I say no. Ya bamba, sibu kalam takabasa. Ya bamba, keliti wori nesiao. Mata kabasu jenawai, mata lifuru ja. Bijibu mutu, bijibu kusara le dola kanina, bijibu kusara le usra. Numbit mara, mata dagas numbit mara ya sabi. Numbit mara. I tell you, my brother. Numbit mara. Matadagas numbit mara ya sabi. Numbit mara. I say no. Yo.
Oh man.
Yep. Every time I listen to it, it just cracks me up. Cracks me up so bad, especially.
Kong mutu ja.
Anyway, so our viewers, we are here. We are not going anywhere. We are partying. No.
Let me recognize our sister Florence from Khartoum.
Yep.
Florence, the job that you are doing with our people in في معسكرات بتاع نازحين كان في جبل أولياء في حاج يوسف wherever they are, it is well appreciated. ربنا يباركك يكتر من أمثالك. Dedication to save your people. دي عمل مميز جدا جدا. And through ZööMTV, we encourage our sisters, we encourage our brothers على أساس إنه يهزوا هزوتك بغض النظر عن challenge والصعوبات اللي إنه موجود في السودان في خرطوم, but you continue to serve your people relentlessly. ربنا يباركك. Also, let me greet my brother David here. الفنان who just joined us. يا ريت انه ظروفك بيسمع brother John David. So with your Air Force One, you can play something live. So if your time will allow, that will be something unique. Don't hesitate. The link is there on the screen. If you want to put your makeup والحاجات الكويس بتاع فنانين الكتير ده ما في مشكلة. we look forward على أساس إنه to listen to something live, يعني مش إنه whatever you want to sing. You want to sing Mama Sidonia, or you want to sing Let Us Change Africa. I think it is a great song. Maybe we'll play it in the next segment, but please, حتى لو إذا تعملوا -1, that will be.
اسمع قال لك شنو؟ قالوا يا دوبك قام يا سيدومي امشي طش مويه في وشك كده، طش شويه مويه كده ايجيبشن ستايل نوع بدفر، وانا اعرف الدنيا بارد عندك دفر كده 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 مستعجل يا عمي، وبس شويه شعر كده وخلاص باي يلا. انت ما تدينا وزر، قال انا لسه تعال جيب كوفي بتاعك نشرب سوا، مع اننا شاربين كوفي اهو راسنا واقف. جيب كوفي بتاعك قدامنا في يلا الدنيا صباح وزر وماشي.
That is good. A microphone with you, brother. Pick it from there.
Thank you so much, Sister Christina Jubara. Thank you so much. As a DJ, I started DJing when I was really very young. So you know, if I really meant to sit here and do the DJing, this show would have completely changed. But you know, come on. Because we have viewers who are watching us, we want them to interact with us. We want them to come through. So this is just a bit of. I'll select something and play it for
Zaman
us.
pick up Zaman Engo. Engo
Oh,
yes.
That's when I started DJing. I started DJing using the vinyl, which is something that a lot of DJs now, Galgamin Mendel, they will never attempt to do it because يدك زي الدكتور جراح. because لما ترفع اليد البيك اب ده لما تحطه في راس اسطوانه you have to put it precisely where you want it to play.
Can Ibra Qatar, you are done.
You're done. So doesn't matter what you do. انت ممكن تبرجل في محل لكن لما ترفع الابره يدك ده ثابت زي الجراح عشان ينزل. So I have the privilege to play from Boswell. I played the reel. ناس كتار ما عارفين what is the reel. زمان شريط ما كان كاسيت. زمان شريط كان مدور، كان بيجي في الدائره كده، انت بخطه بجاي وتخط الفاضي وتعلق شريط سايد الثاني وبجور نفسه يملى في سايد الثاني. I played that one. I've played the شريط لما شريط قبل ما شريط يجي 8 track كان bigger 8 track, you know. I played that one. Then I came to شريط. بعد كده انه في اسطوانات شريط بدل اسطوانات really، لانه اسطوانات was when اسطوانات was getting more popular. شريط ظهر بقى حاجه صغيره ممكن تحطه في جيبه فوتبول وبيشيل اكثر من اسطوانه، ممكن يشيل لك غنتين الصغار. الاسطوانه الكبير 33 كبير 33 speed you cannot carry it around unless you need some سفيه ولا حاجه تشيله بو. but شريط بدل الحاجات دي كله. so we moved from شريط, then we came to CD. And then CD start changing, you know, start becoming so high quality
music. But
yes, with digital. digital,
but
and,
the record player الاسطوانات they are back now again.
They are back. DJs will use it.
Yeah.
They will use the record rather than because it has a different quality in sound. If you listen to اسطوانة كويس تيجي تسمع نفس الغنى في digitally. If you really appreciate music, you will appreciate the Estoana more than the digital.
Yeah.
Because something that is too clean is mosaic.
The original.
Yeah. حتى لو your order يعني لو order بتاعك بقى so quiet بيكون مزعج. لكن لما يكون فوق أصوات كده من برا تقدر تسمع فلتر أصوات من جيران وشنو عيال نلعب كورة في الشارع. At least 40 decibel within a room, that's reasonable. لكن when you have like 10 decibel in a room, that's tough. You feel like you're in a grave. You'll walk out of that room. معلش.
مصطلح انجو ده جاي من وين؟
I believe the angle was actually has to do with a repeat. Anchor, French. I believe Zakaria Anthony, you're here. You can correct me in that one. Anchor is repeat.
Okay.
Or do it again. So in طبعا
right again.
وقع عندنا جنوبين قال انجو. So انجو رجعوا تاني من اول. So Zakaria Anthony, please help your brother here, man. I believe that was a French. It's a corrupted word from French, which is anchor. I think which means repeat or do it again. I believe something like that. From my French lesson, I'm not quite sure. whether it is correct or not.
Yeah, nas sister Suraya nas with the hafalat with the demo and
Aywa.
they start to come up now telling
Yep.
layama zaman de tarja. Aywa.
Yep. So that's where the whole thing is coming from. So I'm not disqualifying DJs now, but I'm saying when you do something manual, you enjoy when you become perfect in it than to let some electronics and blah 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 do it for you. You know, it just make it easier. تلمس حاجة وباقي يتمتم نفسه. سيدامي ديفيد جون ما انت بعرف كلام ده فرق بينه زي فرق بين جيتار اكوستيك وجيتار كهرباء ومش جيتار كهرباء وبس كهرباء you plug in it all the pedals. That's a lot of easier stuff. Wah, wah, wah. It's a guitar acoustic. If you can do that one, you know, you will imagine it and become perfect in it. You're great in doing that. But لو في زول تاني جا لقى pedal بس ركبه في جيتار وصل ودساو and now guitar is giving him some أصوات اليوم تاني ما سميته. That person got it easier. You would agree with me, Sidami David John. Viewers, this is yes. That confirmation came from. Yes, you're right, because that is language is in French and Congo Brazzaville using, and that's why everyone in South Sudan was trying to use it. So Anchor again. So we are on the spot there. I never forgot it. Great, thank you so much, my brother. Suraya gal shunu. Suraya galat like okay. اسمع اوكي الناس اسمع شباب ديم
سيستر ثريا عايز تعمل نظام عشاء فلاتيه ولا شنو؟ اسمت ما موجود سو ناو انت جايب اسمت
انا واخوي الكاشف. Thank you, Jose Achom. Thank you for confirming what I was saying. Anchor means muzid or repeat or some more. So it's all the same line. Yep. This is a great party. We are partying here, guys. I hope you guys are enjoying your dancing, your way out. And we are playing anything from, traditional Aymal for Junub Sudan. So we are moving around as much as we can, We're moving as much as we can, and just to make you feel special. I'm quite sure this is going to be special for you. This new year for you is still next year. You're going to sit down and tell people, the way I got to this year, this was how ZööMTV got me in here. I was dancing like a crazy person in my own video bed in Dibarai. Gidam television or Masik mobile feed. So that's what is there, my brother Krikoju. And I think the party continues unless you want to come up with some funny story for us right now.
It is a party. DJ just interfere, say a few things, and keep the music rocking.
Not a problem. We are into it.
Yeah.
Well, that was another one.
In Zande language, we say, Tambai Foroni Dunduko, Mbori Dunamo. Lakin, what is happening, brother? During the intermashit, بلد زاندي مرتين يعني كده.
والله انا جاي انا I think I believe everywhere I went I'll be twice.
في قبائل كتار في جنوب السودان يعني معلوش زاندي بقى بالدبل يعني السر شنو؟
والله مش زاندي براو لكن I believe every tribe that I can put my hand on I've targeted the 2 songs from them, so I've played one from other tribes already, so there is other list also with double each tribe that I can come across. احنا لسه جايين الناس بتاعنا كمان هنفتش محلهم نجيبهم وهكذا. Yep. So, Jama, the party is still going on. أخوي زكريا أنتوني قال you know he هو ذكر الغنى ده and he was supposed to be coming. Christina أنت قالت نادي لي اسم ناس from this the ladies who are dancing I believe. أنت ذكرتي سابرين زاندمان.
I think
she
she's taking
recognized.
people.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So not people she recognized from the video clip, I believe.
Yeah, she's taking people, I believe.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's good. Good.
But
So,
the video is well done. Even you know, Libizata, you know,
yeah.
that will take me through to Zande land. It looked like Haja Molomen Urshalmoz or like Alamba Shekla. It is beautiful while I'm in Forwa, you know.
Yeah.
Like it feel more like home than when anything artificial. Lakin, can somebody help us? Al Gambur betaras de besamushunu. Zaman kan fi Simba, lakin Simba lama belifu بربطوهم فوق بليمو بطريقة تانية مختلف. لكن this جمبور المدور 4 ده like what is it يعني كده نشتوا الفكرة بتاعتنا. للأسف الشديد I'm allergic للشعارات المستعار ده. شعارات المستعار البرازيلي والهندي there is no way عشان يلفوا إنه يعملوا جمبور. so that is why we don't see them. كان في سيمبا في السودان لما في تريغومبيلي في زاندي الساكت وفي بايا اللي هو بسموه كاتبيري بمشيتوه بمصيرة كان عايزين يزودوا فيه سكسك. وفي امبرورو لانه بيعملوا بوب بركبوا سكسك في اطرافه. لكن الحاجات دي we don't see them لانه الشعارات الصينية والبرازيلية والهندية is not cannot handle those things. Sisters who are here, can somebody help us by some gambur da some emotional? We have seen it in video, just to refresh our knowledge and information. يعني عشان الحاجات دي ما يودر كمان. Thank you. Yell it back to you, brother.
Yep. Kada Sister Adel, maybe they are still thinking. It is a party. That's what we are doing here. I'm sitting here towards the Shah Kamgarib Sabah. You know, we're partying. You there, brother Krikuju, maybe you're missing your breakfast because of this party. Most of the viewers here, some just woke up, some are really, it's in the time that they're there. We are partying. You know, there is nothing that is stopping us here. We're just going on and on. And brother Krikuju, if you don't mind, I've got some young Nuer guys, Fananin, they are really great. So we're going to share what they have.
Take us there.
That this is Irs Junub Sudan. There is no way we can avoid this. So this is Irs Junub Sudan, the way it is meant to be.
Chudan ni maradoran, chudan ni marasianan, chudan ni maradoran Take secure to liga to you want to follow. Take a ninka, see Gulum Namakaria, see Gulum Namakaria, see Gulum Namakaria, a young teacher, a young walking, see Gulum Namakaria. Yanita, Utarala, kewe. Nyandita kutara la duto como. Nyandita kutara la duto como. Ay nyandita kutara la duto como. Nyandita kutara la duto como. Nechuanya kake bandu ke duronan. 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 Ebereber ber mandoni kon ebereber achul me ki ganyane se me yoda doken nyandita utara la du dogomo nyandita utara la du dogomo ay nyandita utara la du dogomo nyandita utara la du dogomo chudan ni maradoran chudan ni mara siendan chudan ni maradoran Kegisiki to liga to juanu kalo ke kaden nit ke.
Yep. So something about that song tells me the youth are taking over. They are taking the traditional music and modernizing it in many ways. And ده في حد ذاته حاجة كويس. ما tradition بتاعنا ده yes it is there في جو بلد لكن في جو مدينة يعمل شنو؟ This is what they do. في جو مدينة ده this is what they do. You know, they go listen to القى بحصل في بلد. So you come to Medina, you dance to this. You go for Belet, you dance with the Belet. So you will find the same song, but here it has instrument added to it. So it becomes something, and they keep up the costume and everything. So Brother Krikuju, that was our young ones from Upper Nile. So this is Shabab Nuer. Yep. So come through the microphone with you while I'm looking somewhere.
This is our beauty, and ده الحاجة لأنه إحنا هربنا من أجله ما جلابة, because Jalaba decide to leave us in their backyard, not to showcase us كسودانيين. They push us في اتجاه ثقافة واحد بتاع جلابية وتوب, you know, مركوب وهمة, and that is it. Okay, and now we fought for it على أساس إنه to say we are here. Then when time come, للأسف الشديد كمان بعد الإخوة في بلدنا ما أعطونا فرصة, لأنه when you see through South Sudan TV البرزنتيشن الأغاني اللي إنه بيقدموه من رقصات شعبية ومش عارف إيه, there isn't a lot being showcased. We have this privilege في ZööMTV على أساس إنه we go and, you know, dig in and try to showcase who we are as a proud South Sudanese. ما في ثقافة أحسن من ثقافة تاني. ما في مجموعة عرقية أفضل من مجموعة تانية. لكن بتنوعنا ده هو ذاته, this is our strength. Okay, this is how we forge as a nation. We forge as great people of a great country. Instead of, you know, you try to oppress or hide other, because why you are afraid? Okay, this is a simple question. Jalaba يمكن was afraid because ثقافة بتاعه محدود. How much they can present. They don't want to showcase us على أساس إنه يقولوا ها السودان دولة أفريقية, في تنوع ثقافي, في تنوع عرقي وما شابه ذلك. لكن now all of us we are African. في شنو يعني نقار لاتوكا ما كان لي اسمه, بتاع نوير كان لي اسمه, بتاع كريش, بتاع بلندا, بتاع فروجي, بتاع يولو, بتاع جنجل غولي, بتاع معبان, بتاع شلوك, بتاع مكركا, بتاع you know, Baka, Mundu, um, uh, you know, and the list will go on and on and on. You know, instead of one thing that get monotonous, hatta yabga waja washlenas. This is what we do at ZööMTV. Through this celebration, we want to reflect, to bring the best selective from our country, Al Assassin, to showcase them as a proud South Sudanese. Well, that is why we continue to encourage people, Al Assassin, hey, come and register your voice at ZööMTV. Speak your native language. Send that message. We don't know. Ma'ofe Gabail for Junub Sudan, digitally, their voice never been presented. Yes, maybe the music been recorded, lakin to speak في news في cover ولا في message. It is something not happening, but at ZööMTV, we are proud that we are doing it, and we are doing it effectively. We got a brother from Juba Mountain send a Christmas message through our celebration in Brisbane. Send a message in Arabic, in English, and also in Nuba, one of the Nuba languages, because Nuba عنده 99 قبيلة في راس كل جبل بقبيلة بتاعه، لكن it was a universal message. So please come in. Also, this is a place to practice, making a public speech. لأنه القبائل بتاعتنا، اللغات بتاعتنا were geared towards إنه كلام بتاع جوابات. You talk to your brother, you talk to your sister، قعدتوا جنب أكل ولا قعدتوا جنب مريس أبيض ولا شنو، انتهى هناك. لكن اللغات ديل أيضا needed to be evolved بحيث إنه يطوروهم ذاته، ده مسؤولية بتاع our linguistic، على أساس إنه to enhance those language, to bring it to the level of it become effective as a language of communication. When you look into Swahili, yes, Swahili de la hamras min a little bit of Arabic, Farisiya, and Bantus language. They mix them. Lakin now they continue to evolve, to add some English terminology, because if can you imagine about something like internet in our African language? where are you gonna come from? So you have to modify, you have to bring something. Okay, when you think about camera, what is it? Okay, when you think about computer, you think about so many terms. So this is something we need to work on it. Ahalna they struggle al assassin to give description. For example, for radio, in my people, for example, the Baya people, they call it Krog Kimiri, which is it doesn't make sense at all. Like الترجمة بتاعه بيعني إنه صندوق بتاعت أصوات الميتين. Okay, so and as a matter of fact, ناس radio, yes, بيكون في تسجيلات, it is true. لكن when people speak on radio, it is not ما أصوات بتاعت الميتين بس كروب كميري. So like when you think about it, and this is the name that it goes around, okay? And I don't know, in Viri, what they call it, in Nuer, in Baka, in Zande language, it might be something that little bit weird, but Zorof rasna al asasin, eka krok kimiri, da sanduk bitat aswat, الناس الميتين. So as we are standing right now, الاسم بتاع التلفزيون ما موجود. Okay, so now that is something also creativity, and this is where we have individual, like still always when it comes to evolvement of our people, somebody like Brother Carolino Bianga will come and speak, because this is somebody who is actively from his great grandpa to his father. They continue to work al to improve our language as Baya, and actively across Western Bahr al Ghazal he was working. So those are individuals that, you know, we lost them with great idea. Those are few icons that we lost them through the year. There is so many great people. Like in somebody like him can sit down and be creative. Al hey, what are we gonna call those telephone, mobile phone? You know, ده مسؤوليتنا على أساس إنه we need to go back to our community, to our people, to evolve and to improve those language. Those are some ideas we throw it here and there. Let us carry on with the conversation. The link is there in the screen. Please come in. We are moving into 3 hours, 15 minutes. So maybe soon here we will try to wrap it up because we have to have a break and to get ready to celebrate with those of Juba and Juba across Europe and East Africa 100%. But we will be celebrating with Juba time zone, and there will be a lot to unpack, a lot to share. The podium is back to you, Brother Ndirinda.
Thank you so much. Let me recognize the presence of our brothers here. We have Ethica Odysseus. Thank you for turning up. We have Brother Dollargen. You're here. Wallah, you missed out here, my friend. You missed out. It was Gunap Tanwer Sharp class, Ragis Jamit. Just a quick reminder for those who just turn up now. Australia already has it, so we are in 2021. We've celebrated it. That's about 2 hours ago, 2.5 hours ago, or maybe 2 and 15 minutes ago. The Western Australia also has already celebrated 2 hours ago, about 15 minutes or so ago, because they are 2 hours behind us in the east. The whole of Australia, the continent, is now in 2021. This is what we are doing here. We are on a marathon to celebrate on 3 different continents in a hope that we can celebrate with all our people wherever they are, on whichever continent they are, this new year, because 2020 has been rough on all of us. So we're trying in our own Zoom style, trying to get everything. Well, let's all move together. So the link is there. If you want to come and give your wishes for the new year, please do so. Both of you know how to get through to here. And while we're doing that, let's go into another part of our beautiful country and listen to another music. And I hope.
By the way, before you go there, it is not a must that you have to come and send your New Year wishes in the native language. For whatever reason, we have been manipulated. Some of us never had a chance to learn their mother tongue or to learn the native language. So don't worry about it. You can express yourself even. If you can speak Mandarin, you can speak Chinese, you can speak Spanish or whatever language that, you want to send this special wishes in it. Come and do it. Hebrew, we have people in Israel, we have people in Japan, we have people in China, we have people who are far, far north of Russia in the North Pole. They speak Klingon, just kidding, so come in. This is a place to zoom in with us. Yeah. Back to you.
Thank you so much.
شكرا جزيلا للفرقة الشعبية ودائما
Well, that was my tribe, one of the tribes of the Fertit. That's the Balanda. For those who do not know who they are, that was one of the dance, the Balanda. And yes, Krikoju, I think, man, we were touching places. We've gone somewhere, we moved around. Nobody can say, no, you didn't do anything. We are running around. I believe we've been here for 3 hours and 20 minutes already. Maybe since no one is coming up, we may be wrapping now. So 2 hours, I'll go to sleep, then I'll wake up so that we can get to Juba.
You took me to Nazareth precisely. And of course, we call it Abni Ajar. So just بالنهار طبعا بيسيبوه بكتوف في الشمس على اساس انه الشمس يضرب في الجلد ده نقارة يشد تمام كده. And then في المناسبات العادية ما فيك بانديلي. That was the replacement for the nightclub, for whatever the parties that people do. So شباب بس بدوروا نقارة، بنات الهلا وأولاد الهلا بيجوا. ده الظروف اللي إنه ناس بتشكسوا فيه and they do thing. لكن في المناسبات الاجتماعية غالبا بيكون بيبدأ بفمسية بتاعت كرامة يوم الخميس في المساء. هو بيبدأ بمانديلا بصوته فيه وعصيدة بتاعت المريسة بتاع مريسة أبيض طبعا. This is essential لكرامات. ده جزء من الثقافة بتاعتنا. We have to share it with those, you know, the youngster that they don't know. بصوته فيه وعصيدة بتاع مريسة وبعد كده بيطعنوا فيه زورية شتتوه في راسه عشان إنه يخمر. And through Friday طبعا people are preparing for كرامة. نسوان بيجهزوا دقيق، بيجهزوا لحوم، بيجهزوا دقوة، بيجهزوا حاجات التانية. وناس مشغولين طبعا القاعدين يفكوا شعرهم، بيمشطوا مش عارف ايه والتجهيزات ده كله. through Friday through Saturday night. Saturday night يا ناس بيرقصوا لحد الصباح لأنه ده الزمن اللي بيصفوا فيه مريسة عشان إنه يجهزوه وجزء من التبيك ذاته people are preparing it لكرامة بعدين. So this is our image. This is part of who we are. يعني أنا ما عشرت التجربة ده في الراجع لكن عشرته في نزريت بالتحديد لأنه السكان بتاع نزريت somewhat يمكن في وقت من أوقات كان أغلبيته أخواننا البلندة وبالتالي مناسبات كان بكرر كثير and we become part of this culture. ده ذكريات جميل جدا جدا like انتوا في النقارة ده من يوم الخميس في المساء يوم الجمعة لحد ما انه يصفوا مريسة بتاعت كرامة صباح يوم الأحد أغلب الناس بيشتتوا بيرجعوا في بيوتهم لأنه ده وقت على إنه people are going to dress up fancy ومش عارف إيه وكلام بالشكل ده لقدع بتاع كرامة بعدين وبعد كده النقار الكبير بيكون في المساء. Those are beautiful flashback and you know we feel the home sick. You know ده الإحساس بتاعت إنه when you think about it and let me say something funny here about القصيدة بتاع مريسا كرامة لما بيصوتوا you know as kids we never know لكن لو إذا في كلاب في بيت وفي كلاب بتاع جيران تلاقي كلاب مشكولين ماشيين يا زول يفدوا بطنهم طبعا they look at القصيدة الكبيرة اللي بيصوتوا برميل ده and it happened. أي زول قاعد في جنوب السودان بالذات in فريتيت لاند بتذكر الكلام ده كويس. like بيشوف القصيدة الكلمة تنقل كان جا جبال بنص برميلة بصوت القصيدة الكبيرة. So dogs they become busy. They want to empty their belly لأنه باعتبار إنه who are going to eat this قصيدة. So there is a lot for them to eat. This is whereby الكلاب بيكونوا مشغولين بغض النظر عن أي حاجة. So those are some of the fresh memory taking us back زي ما إنه through our Christmas celebration أكونا دين دي جا ونقلنا لكنيسة بتاع واو لما إنه شمينا ريحة بتاعت بكور يعني لأنه بيقدموه في القرابين. So I will yell it back to you. I believe you have something to play for us and then we can come back and start wrapping it up because you need to take some nap.
Yep, I think the song I wanted to play was to be for the wrap up. I think we can wrap up now and then play the song and that would be it.
Sure.
Yeah. So I believe what I want to say is Happy New Year for those who are waiting for it. 2021 is great. It looks great. From my perspective here, there is a party going on for the neighbors doing some party going on. I can hear their music. They are already busy. So 2020 is looking great. Something can never be great by itself unless you actually prepare yourself for it to be great. So for those who have not come across the 2021 yet, start getting prepared now. In few hours, definitely you're coming across it. It will look great if you're ready for it. But if you enter it gloomy, it will look gloomy. And if you don't watch out, it might remain gloomy until it finishes. And that is something you don't want. So that is the bit that I'm saying. We have about 3 hours to go. We will be back again. About 4 hours. We'll come back. So we get ready. Sahidashar for Juba. And please, I'm asking all the viewers, if you have some people in Juba, can you let them know that we are coming up? Yes, we have an announcement out there, but just let them know, message them, call them, tell them ZööMTV is celebrating with them. So let them come in ready also to party and get the mood on 1 hour before midnight. So that is 11 p.m. for them in Juba, and let them come in. And also those in Greece and those in UK and those in Sweden, you got to get ready also as well, because I believe it is in that program after 4 hours that it is within that program. If we push it a little bit, we'll be able to celebrate with all of you at the same time. Not exactly this time to Juba, but we'll celebrate Juba then a little bit, an hour or two by after that. Shortly, we will celebrate, I think, in Sweden. Then it will be Greece, or probably then be Greece and UK. So please share, let people know that we are there, and the announcement is there. So that's what I want to wrap up with, my brother Krikuju. If you have anything to wrap up with before we can play our song that people can dance to before we close off.
Just a special thanks and appreciation to those who came and joined our party effectively with their contribution, with their comment, and for the first time super actively, my cousin Suraya Roro is here. Ragasman Al Hafla Lahadi Sabah. We will look forward that she will join us. I'm not sure whether she's in Spain or she's somewhere in Europe anyway. We look forward she will continue party with us, and we look forward also كل الأربع ساعات ده بيكفي على أساس إنه هي ممكن إنه تكت الميك اب بتاع المناكير والبداكير والحاجات ديل وتظبط الإذاعة على أساس إنه to come and participate. To sisters and brothers, wherever you are, your contribution is well appreciated. Oh, she's in London. Yeah. She's in London.
Now
So
definitely celebrating your time.
With Sister Rose Felix, with those of Christina Hanem in Denmark, where she is.
Christina Hanem is in Sweden.
We have Christina Jubara in Toronto. We will be celebrating later.
Mary Sabino and Jinabu Samuel. Definitely. When we start in 3 hours' time, then we will be celebrating together with them.
And those of Marlene and
Marlene is in Greece. That will be after an hour after the those of Samuel.
We try to pick the sisters.
Yes, so we are picking where they are.
We are recognizing everybody. Those of Brother Abzik from London as well. Nas Kritanin Kutar Naharda Maana yani Munawirin. So
it is more people to come in. So we have a party.
Yeah. Those of Rampang from all the way from Morocco with my daughter Medina. Those in United States of America, Lisbeth Amtawil, Canada. So please come back. Follow our link on the screen. We look forward to we'll celebrate with South Sudan and Europe soon. ربنا يبارككم كل سنة وانتم طيبين ونتمنى انه يبقى فاتحة خير سنة بتاع بركة سنة بتاع سلام على اساس انه احنا عايزين استقرار في بلدنا. On that note, we will celebrate. We will play our one more with البلملمو بيو كراسي بتاعت حفلة. Those of Abzik, they know كراسي بتاع حفلة لازم إنه يلموش عشان إنه يرجعوا لجيران ولا يرجعوا في مدارس. And we will come back shortly. Thank you.
Mr. Lakala, I'm not an epicore. Saladia, Shani Gani Fibele, Alatahima Bicore. Iamba, what Duglen and Nukara. Iamba, Duglen and Nukara. Anabinati, Yandeng Benati Kerleme. Bukule, Halima, Nati Jumbo, Nati, Yawaragana, Kiji. I shall celebrate. Kalina celebrate, Ashana celebrate, Kulio, Kalina celebrate. Yuma, Darin Marisa, we are Permil Kabir. Yuma, Marisa, we are Permil Kabir. Anabinati, Lado, Binati, Turmoma, Binati, Maker, Binati, Unanda, Ukule, Sijingo, Inati, عشان celebrate كل يوم خلينا celebrate عشان celebrate كل يوم خلينا celebrate بليا ما تسوي ملاكمة باسدا بابرا باسدا بابرا كيكا باسدا بابرا نادي برنيان بنادي وكيلو وعبدالله سيس بنادي أنيلو بكل يوم بنادي بانغو عشان celebrate كل يوم خلينا celebrate عشان celebrate كل يوم خلينا celebrate il piccolo Salanga Diable para bigalbi Nala tani ma piccolo Yar kuka kalita kumpumilo Ya shabab kalita kunja Yaude hati ajibna lekum I mean yaude kuri ajibna lekum Namsuku matala bober Namsuku gawi matala bober Ashana celebrate كل يوم خلينا celebrate عشان celebrate كل يوم خلينا celebrate
يا النجمة نجمة جنوب يا جوا قمرة يا حبيبي جنوب يا جوا قمرة كيف نسانية نية يا فات النجمة نجمة نجمة نية جميلة النجمة وو نجمة نجمة بمورية بموري في الشجرة بقول بنية بنية بمورية بنغنم في الشجرة بقول بنية بنية دولة بتاعنا الدولة دولة هنا دقنا باب لماما كله فتالنا هنا قلنا سلامات لمريم هي سلم علينا هنا قلنا أكيفو كله وقفوا لنا جنوب يا نانا يا نانا نانا بابا بفكر في الشجرة عشان يربي يالو ماما بفكر في الدنيا عشان ما يتشاف بنية بفكر في قلبة عشان محبة جنوب يا ماما يا نانا نانا بنية يا فاز نجمة 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 بنية جميلة نجمة وو نجمة نجمة قمرية بقوري في الشجرة بقول بنية بنية جنوب بنغنغ في الدنيا بقول بنية بنية جنوب يا جوا قمرة هي جنني جنوب يا جوا قمرة كيف خلانية جنوب يا بابا جنني كمان 3 بنات انا لقيتهم في السكة انا شفتهم ماشي لمدرسة حبيبية 7 بنات انا لقيتهم في السكة دي انا شفتهم ماشيين كنيسة كله جيرانية بنية بسلي لرونيا بنية 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 بمجد ربنا شوف بنية بنية مسؤولية الواحد في الدولة يا نجمة مسؤوليتين في الدنيا يا بنية مسؤولية 3 في الدولة دي يا بابا ماما جنوب يا ماما عليزا يا ودي شباب جمجمة جنوب يا سيستا يا مغلد مشوار جنوب يا ماما يا مدوى وبني مسؤولية واحد دولة يا نجمة مسؤولية 2 دنيا يا بنية مسؤولية 3 دولة يا بابا ماما